Geico presents sharing versus oversharing. Earlier this week, Claire Tippins shared a princess nickname generator, 3 pictures of her dog wearing a tutu, and 2 online quizzes, including, what candy is your dream castle made of? Claire, your sharing has tipped the sugar scale and turned into oversharing. But have no fear, princess. Geico has something worth sharing with your internet kingdom, like how you could save hundreds on your car insurance just by visiting geico.com. No magic wand required. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
What's going on, folks, and thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of True Capitalist Radio. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. I decided to go ahead and do another broadcast, even though I did not want to. And the reason I didn't want to is because, did you see the markets today? I mean, what did I tell you? What did I tell you yesterday? Minor sell-off, minor retraction based upon the pussy-whipped investment community that we have out here in today's marketplace. They react on news, on data, completely impulsive. But let me tell you something right goddamn now. If you are a long-term investor, if you were an individual that entertained getting into the markets at the times when the Dow Jones Industrials were at 10,000 and change, right now, you'd be up major percentage points on your goddamn money, baby. Woo! Oh, man, but let me tell you something right now. I decided I'm going to go ahead and do a show. I don't know how long I'm going to do it because I'd like to contribute to the American economy. You know, I've been spending lots of money as of late. When I took the week off of the broadcast, that's what I was doing. You know, me and the wife, we were making large purchases out here, you know. I mean, I just dropped $2,500 on patio furniture, for Christ's sake. Woo! I tell you, I love being a capitalist. I don't know about you folks, but I love being a capitalist. All right, anyway, before we get anywhere or get started, I want to remind everybody this is episode number 167. 167 episodes of the True Capitalist Radio have passed for all the folks that are keeping track. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around. Spread it around. Spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, for Christ's sake. Do you understand what I'm saying? Anyway, let's just go ahead and get through the markets because that's what I definitely want to get through for everybody that has, listens to the broadcast for the markets. If you were listening to me, you'd be making some serious money. A minor sell-off yesterday. Prior to that minor sell-off yesterday, we had a week of complete and utter gains. So let's get right to it. We got the Dow Jones Industrials closing up on the upside. It increased 162.42 points, a percentage increase of 1.39% on the day, closing out the Dow Jones Industrials at 11,869 points for the Dow. The S&P 500 also on an increase today. It is increased 12.95 points, a percentage increase of 1.05%. Closing out the damn S&P 500 at 1,242 points for the S&P 500. The NASDAQ didn't fare out very well, but still on the plus side, modestly, of course. It increased 12.25 points, a percentage increase of 0.46%, closing out the NASDAQ at 2,650.67 points for the NASDAQ composite. Let's get to the FTSE 100 for all my brethren across the pond out there who do some investing out there in Britain. What's going on? The FTSE 100 is up today, 27.70 points, a percentage increase of 0.50%, closing out the FTSE 100 at 5,553.24 points for the FTSE 100. Let's go ahead and get to commodities. And let me tell you, what have I been saying about the equities markets? Before we get into the commodities, what have I been saying? I've been saying that the earnings are going to defeat any kind of government data put out. You know, the earnings of corporations are going to show that the economy as a whole is not doing terribly horrible, if you will. But, of course, we got a lot of people out here all over in the dumbass, what do you call this crap? This Occupy Wall Street, Tent City, vagabond bum revolution that just want to sit on their ass waiting for their handout saying, Big Brother government, can you please give me something, give me my house, give me my car, give me my food, while us capitalists are out here living lavish. Now, the reason I want to say that the equities markets are going to continue to go up, folks, is because I've said, if the litmus test for the American economy is the European Union, I am going to put my bets with the American economy. As bad as it is, all right? As bad as a transition into socialism that we're trying, or at least this administration is trying to put us in, I still would put my bets on America over the European Union any day, any goddamn day of the week. So I'm still sticking to my prognostication, all right? I'm still sticking to my prognostication that at the end of the year we're going to be around 13,500 in the Dow Jones Industrials, folks, all right? I mean, this market is way oversold. I've been saying that time and time again. I've been saying that since the past spring, for Christ's sake. So let me tell you something right now. There's still some bottom-feeding opportunities to be had out here. But remember, the three fundamentals of picking a good stock. All right, the first thing, it's got to have good fundamentals. It's got to have low PE ratio. It's got to have a low debt-to-earnings ratio. It's got to have good, fundamental metrics, It's got to have good cash on hand. It can't be in large quantities of debts, for Christ's sake. All right, that's the first fundamental. The second fundamental, make sure that there is profitability going on. All right? Whenever there's profits, that's when the investors go at these stocks. That's why whenever you hear a better-than-expected earning as it relates to any stock, the investors flock to it, for Christ's sake. And you want to be a part of that capital, baby. You want to be a part of it. And third, and let me tell you something, it's most important, you have to speculate whether or not there's going to be actual demand for your company at least 2 or 3 years from the time of investment. At least 2 to 3 years. Because if there's demand, then there's going to be profitability. And if there's profitability and demand, then there's going to be good fundamentals. And if you stick to those keys to investment, you are going to be successful in this market. And also remember, folks, that long-term investment reigns supreme out here in these investment markets. Now, I know there's a lot of volatility out here. People may get tempted to go out and start day trading, and I'm not dissuading anybody from day trading. The problem with day trading is that when you've got these volatile markets and you have one of these good day trading days and you make about 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 a day, you tend to lose grasp of reality of how to invest. A lot of these day traders, once they make these $1,000, $2,000 a day profits on day trading, for Christ's sake, you've got these people kind of in this spendthrift, in this Zsa Zsa Gabor mentality. They're out there spending money on bitches with their tetas hanging out of their damn shirt, buying them $10 Mai Tais at the club, for Christ's sake. They're out here spending money on threads that they have no business spending money on, for Christ's sake. Do you understand? What I say to any day traders, and let me tell you, because of Mr. Yes We Can, because of Barack Obama, you legally now have to have $50,000 in your brokerage account to legally day trade. $50,000, because remember, I guess Barack Obama and the liberal regime is blaming the average individual investor for the meltdown. I don't know. I mean, I don't understand why the government would put this kind of law to prevent people from participating in pattern day trading. I mean, you have to have $50,000, but if you're lucky enough to have $50,000 and you're making about $1,000, $2,000 a day on day trading, don't spend the money, you idiot. All right? Please don't spend the money. Go out there and parlay the capital that you're generating in day trading and put it into long-term investments. Put it into long-term assets, for Christ's sake. Believe me, you'll thank me later. Don't blow your cash, all right? Do not blow your cash. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let's continue going. Let's get to the commodities, all right? Once again, before we get to the commodities, I'm bullish on this market, all right? I mean, at the end of the year, I'm still sticking to my prognostication that we're going to see 13,500 by the end of this year in the Dow Jones Industrial. So let's get to the commodities, shall we? We got energy, Brent crude oil, and for all you folks that don't know what Brent crude is, it's the oil shipped off to Europe and Asia. It is down today, $1.63, a percentage decrease of 1.47% on the day, closing out Brent crude at $109.29 per barrel of Brent crude oil. We've got gasoline futures sliding today, $5.75 on the negative, a percentage decrease of 0.61% for gasoline futures. Heating oil also saw a decrease today. It sold off. It was down $2.04, a percentage decrease of 0.67%. Natural gas, after seeing a bump up yesterday, seeing a sell-off today, natural gas is down 6 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.80% on the day. And let me tell you something. Here comes the price that everybody should be concerned about, and I'm talking about WTI sweet crude. WTI sweet crude is the crude oil consumed by America, which dictates not only how much we're going to pay at the pump, but how much we're going to pay for goods at the supermarket and the shopping malls. And I hate to keep reiterating this, but people are so stupid that they don't realize that the price of WTI sweet crude, the reason that it drives the cost of goods up at supermarkets and at shopping malls is because products have to get from point A to point B. They got to get from the manufacturer to the goddamn retail sector, all right? And they have to use some mode of transportation to do so, all right? And those modes of transportation typically utilize petroleum. So when these WTI sweet crude levels go up, and we've been seeing them go up lately. I mean, 3 or 4 weeks ago, we were seeing $70 WTI sweet crude barrels. Now we've seen them up into the $90 range, but luckily today we saw a sell-off. And the reason we saw a sell-off today in the WTI sweet crude sector is because demand is actually more than anticipated, according to the government. According to the government, we actually have, not necessarily demand, but we have more of supply on hand than anticipated. And because we have more supply of WTI sweet crude on hand, that means there's going to be less scarcity of WTI sweet crude. So based on that idea, the price is going to come down. And that's exactly what we saw here today. WTI sweet crude is down $2.24, a percentage decrease of, get this, 2.40% on the day. That's a decrease of 2.40%, closing out WTI sweet crude at $90.93 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. Now let's get to the goddamn agriculture, shall we? Let's see. We got canola down today, $3.30, and good God. Did y'all see cocoa today? Did y'all see cocoa today? I mean, what did I say about 4 or 5 weeks ago? Huh? What did I say? I said it was about time to start making some plays on this commodity. All right? Whether it's actual future trading, whether it's making plays through equities or ETFs. All right? You need to make plays because it was going down. We saw nothing but decreases. Up until 5 weeks ago, we saw nothing but decreases in this sector. And yours truly, you can go back in the archive if you don't believe me, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. All right? You can go back in the archive. I was telling people it's time to start making plays, and I hope that you entertain that idea because I know I did. Oh, yeah, I'm making money, baby. That's what I do. That's what I do. Anyway, cocoa is up today, $57 a percentage increase of 2.16% on the day. I mean, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Let me tell you something. I love being a capitalist. I love thinking about money all the time. That's why I know how to prognosticate these types of financial events, folks. I do my homework. I'm not like these other ass clowns throwing darts at stocks and just investing in them, for Christ's sake, all right? I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to sit over here and risk my money for some garbage stock or some garbage play that's got so much high risk that the reward is basically nil, for Christ's sake. All right? Let me tell you something right now. Anybody who's going to sit here and tell you,
oh, Ghost, money isn't everything, Ghost. It's not everything.
Anybody who tells you that is a stupid, pathetic, anal loser that has already succumbed to the fact that they're never going to be successful. They're never going to do anything that's going to bring them that Hollywood-incepted life in their head. They're never going to see that. And they're trying to make their ego that much more significant by saying such a ridiculous notion that,
oh, money isn't everything.
Let me tell you something right now. Money isn't just everything, it's the only thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Money is the only thing. And anybody who tells you otherwise is an idiot, is an utter buffoon, is an utter loser, all right? And anybody who's going to say,
oh, well, money can't buy me.
Let me tell you something right now. I guarantee you, if I wanted to, I could buy your mother. I could buy your mother. Are you kidding me? I could just start throwing cash on the goddamn table. If cash ain't her thing, I'll start throwing diamonds. I'll start throwing gold. You understand? I'll start throwing whatever it is that makes this disgusting uterus-infected slut bag cream out her pants, and they're going to make her sell herself to me. She'll do it. She's got a price. All right? Everybody's got a price. And that's why I'm telling you, folks, don't deny the fact that money is not significant. I hate people that say,
money isn't everything.
If money isn't everything, why you got all these bums out here in Occupy Wall Street begging for it? Huh? They're begging for a handout out here. That's what they're doing. I mean, if it wasn't about money, how come everybody's out there saying, man, it's not fair, baby. It's not fair that you're going to take away my entitlements, baby. I got to do this. I got to get my entitlements for my kids, baby. You're not necessarily understanding, baby. My kids, baby. It's all about the money, all right? And I'll tell you this right goddamn now. I guarantee you that I could buy your mother, I could buy your sister, I could buy anybody in your goddamn family. And let me tell you something. You could buy anybody also if you had enough capital, because that's the way it is, all right? And I respect anybody who generates capital on their own. I'm talking about workers. I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care if you're cleaning enema bags. I don't care if you're manual labor. I don't care if you're a small business owner. I don't care if you're a CEO. If you are actually making your own money, you're paying taxes, and you are absolutely not collecting any kind of government entitlements, well, by God, I will stand with you and fight with you on the front lines against these goddamn disgusting, despicable, vagabond, bum, socialist communists. I guarantee it. All right? And that's all there is to it. So anyway, let me go ahead and continue going on here because, I want to get through these goddamn markets and I want to take your calls. All right? Once again, cocoa is up $57, 2.16% on the increase. Coffee continues to slide. It is down today, $2.85, a percentage decrease of 1.20%. I guess that's good news for all you assholes that are out here. Hey, dude, don't talk to me unless, let's have my coffee, I guess that's good news for you jerk dicks, huh? You assholes that make excuses for being idiots and assholes and jerks in the morning. I guess that's good news for you, huh? Stupid idiots. I don't understand why everybody needs coffee. I just don't understand why everybody needs coffee. I don't understand it. I mean, I wake up and I'm naturally energized. I don't need no goddamn caffeine, for Christ's sake. I don't need some goddamn stimulant to sit over here and make me go through the day. You want to know what motivates me? Do you want to know what keeps me going all goddamn day? Making money. That's what gets me going every goddamn day, all right? Making some serious damn capital. I mean, that's all I need. I don't need no goddamn coffee. I need some coffee for some reason. I mean, the energy of going out there and making another dollar, babe, that's what makes me energized, invigorated. So anyway, and here we go. We got these idiots that are saying I'm un-American once again because I don't like coffee. Coffee is not made in America, dick. Jesus Christ. It's picked from South America by some goddamn idiot in a sombrero named Juan Valdez. So don't sit over here and give me this crap that,
oh, if you don't drink coffee, it's un-American.
Shut up. Just sit there and shut your stinking, smelly pumpkin pie hole. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's continue going. I'm not going to let these idiots in the chat room sit over here and dissuade me from what I'm supposed to do here, and I'm supposed to be conducting this damn broadcast. Anyway, let's continue going. We got corn down today. Yeah, it's about time we see some more corn going down on the decreased price side. I mean, corn is down $13.50, a percentage decrease of 2.07% on the day for corn. I mean, let's keep that corn price coming down, please, all right? Let's keep it coming down, for Christ's sake. I'm sick and tired of paying $1 an ear of corn, for Christ's sake. I mean, don't you idiots understand that I'm from Texas? Don't you understand that I'm from Texas out here? That I mean, I'm from an agrarian state. There should be no reason why I'm paying $1 an ear of corn. But you want to know why corn is always on the increase? Because first and foremost, we have high fructose corn syrup, which is an actual substitute for sugar. That's in most of the products that we consume in the supermarkets. I mean, if you don't believe me, take a look at the ingredients area in whatever you consume at the supermarket and take a look at how much high fructose corn syrup is in it. And on top of things, you also have to take in consideration that our government is providing taxpayer money to corn farmers so that they can burn half their yield. Yeah. We're dedicating half of our corn yield to this ridiculous notion of turning corn into ethanol so that we can gas our goddamn gas guzzlers out here on the freeways. I kid you not, folks. Our tax dollars are subsidizing this crap. This is what's causing the price of corn to go up. I keep saying this. We need to stop subsidizing the corn ethanol industry, all right? Don't you understand that? It's not working. I mean, out here in Texas, we actually have corn ethanol gasoline pumps. We've got corn ethanol pumps at some of these stations out here in Texas, for Christ's sake. I have yet to see anybody pump anything out of those sons of bitches. And look at these idiots. They're saying it's cleaner fuel. No, it's not, you idiot. Why don't you go ahead and read the EPA reports? It actually burns dirtier than petroleum. The only reason that we haven't cut the funding is because the corn ethanol industry has lobbyists shoved so far up the goddamn beltway, for Christ's sake, they can literally feel what they had for dinner. So don't give me this crap that it burns cleaner. It doesn't. Google it for yourself if you don't believe me, you dumb, milky-looking piece of nipple-clamp-loving, butt-plug up-the-ass-looking, no-knowledge-having crap. Jesus Christ. And then you know what? What's even more funnier is that they're trying to provide this other alternative car called the electric car. Oh, yeah, like that's going to be such a great alternative, for Christ's sake. Have y'all seen the increase in electricity costs? I mean, electricity costs have gone up, 25% since last year or the past couple of years, for Christ's sake? Are you kidding me? And then we're going to put these goddamn cars in plugs, for Christ's sake? It's going to skyrocket the goddamn electric costs. I mean, you know, these alternatives that these idiots are trying to provide are not viable. I mean, they're ruining our economy, all right? Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me continue going. I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry. Let me continue going. Anyway, we've got corn once again down today. It needs to be down even more. Cotton is up. It continues its increase. It is up today 64 cents, a percentage increase of 0.64% on the day. And like I said, we're going to continue to see these, fruity-ass, over-feminized male bastards out here continuing to wear this man-tit, dominant shirt, Ed Hardy-based crap, we're going to continue to see them wear this Abercrombie Fitch and this Hollister attire that, I mean, basically shows off a feminine hourglass shape in men. But, of course, that's what's in style. You know, we got a bunch of over-feminized fruit bowls. I mean, we got a whole group of people that like to think that they're talking horses that come from an 8-year-old girl's cartoon. So let me tell you something. It doesn't surprise me that we've got so many goddamn poop shoe players out here that are, you know, dressing in such fruity-ass attire. You know? Anyway, let me continue going, for Christ's sake. And all you people that are getting offended by that, yeah, piss off, all right? If you're getting offended by it, piss off. Maybe you need to look at your over-feminized body in the mirror and realize that,
yeah, you know, Ghost is right. I am a fruity-ass little feminine bastard, and I never had a father. And the only reason that I know how to talk like this, the only reason I know how to act like this is because I was raised by my dirty dish-rag whore mother. And my dirty dish-rag whore mother just, you know, brought me around the girls. You know, they really brought me around the girls out here, and that's all I know how to do.
Stupid. It's just ridiculous. Let me tell you something. If you got a single dish rag whore mother that raised your ass to be the over-feminized, fruity-ass, brony-loving bastard that you are, that bitch needs the spirit of Ike Turner to get his pimp hand strong on that bitch's jowls. And that's just my personal opinion, all right? That's just my opinion. Anyway, let's continue going. I need to get through with these goddamn markets, for Christ's sake. I mean, I'm getting sidetracked by assholes in the chat room. I'm getting sidetracked by other banter out here. So let's continue going. Anyway, we got wheat futures down today. They're down $17.50, a percentage decrease of 2.39%. We got a sell-off on sugar today. Sugar is down 59 cents, a percentage decrease of 2.19% on the day. We've got soybean future majorly selling off. It is down today $14, a percentage decrease of 1.13% on the day for soybean. And lumber, for all the folks that are out there invested in lumber out there across the internet, lumber is up today. We saw a modest sell-off, but it is up today. $4, a percentage increase of 1.74% on the day for lumber. Oat futures are down today, $6.50, a percentage decrease of 1.93%. Soybean oil futures are down 61 cents. And good God, did anybody see the goddamn wool futures today? I mean, did anybody see that? It looks like the bull-nosed bull dykes came out and actually went into the wool futures today because wool is up $14, a percentage increase of 1.08% on the day. I mean, good God. It looks like Rosie O'Donnell, Ellen DeGeneres, and Jodie Foster's knuckle are out there getting as much wool as they possibly can. Good Lord. Anyway, let's get to the metals, shall we? Let's get to the metals. Let's get to the goddamn metals. Anyway, let's get to copper, shall we? Copper, since we saw dramatic increases in the equities, one would traditionally think that we would see increases in copper. Did we see that? Yes, we did. Finally, some tradition coming back into the market. Copper is up today $9.15, a major increase. It correlates with the increase in equities. And the reason it correlates with the increase in equities is because copper is a major component to a lot of retail widgets, a lot of durable goods, a lot of appliances, so on and so forth. And if there's increases in equities in these particular retail sectors, then you're going to see increases in copper. Anyway, copper is up $9.15, a percentage increase of 2.68% on the day. Good God, that's pretty good copper play today. Anybody had any ETFs or any other plays relating to this particular sector here? Let's get to gold, shall we? Gold is up again today. We saw, what was it, $67 increase yesterday? Today it has increased $26.70, a percentage increase of 1.57% on the day, closing out gold at $1,727.10 per troy ounce of gold. I mean, what did I say about gold yesterday? What have I been saying, huh? Even though the CME Group, which is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, for all you ass clowns that don't know, are trying to water down the price of gold and silver to help the Obama administration, it's not going to happen. I mean, if the Obama administration is going to continue pushing these executive orders to bail out these losers in America, we're going to continue to devalue the American dollar. We're going to devalue the American dollar, and if the American dollar is devalued, well, as a result, the increases in gold and silver are going to continue. Do you understand that? And that's all there is to it. So everybody, hop on your goddamn surfboard, all right? And surf it, baby, because I'm telling you right now, there's going to be short-term major gains happening in gold. I've been calling it. It should have happened a lot sooner, but, of course, those unprecedented margin increase requirements by the CME Group has potentially watered down the price of gold and silver. And why would the CME Group do that? Well, remember, the Obama administration bailed out Wall Street. The Obama administration gave Wall Street all American tax dollars. So you think Wall Street and those that work with inside it are actually going to help Obama get reelected. That's what they're doing. And the reason they're watering down the gold and silver prices is because a low gold and silver price means that the dollar is that much more valuable, even though it's not. Even though the reason that these gold and silver prices have been artificially watered down by the increase of margin requirements, it gives the average investor, because remember, we are on a global economy, it gives the average investor a false sense of security when they see a low gold price, when they see a low silver price. Always remember, when you see high gold prices, you see high silver prices, that means that the dollar that it's being compared to ain't worth diddly. So, as a result, we're going to continue to see increases in these commodities because the goddamn government isn't going to stop spending money. And if they're not going to stop spending money, they're going to devalue our dollar, and, pretty much at some point it's going to end up like Zimbabwe, where you got to pay 30,000 Zimbabwe dollars to get a roll of toilet paper out there or some crap. Anyway, let's continue going, for Christ's sake. We got silver up today, 39 cents, a percentage increase of 1.19% on the day for silver, closing out at $33.44 per troy ounce of silver. All right, let's get to livestock, shall we? We got live cattle futures down today, $1.17, a percentage decrease of 0.96%. I mean, that's good news for me, because you know me, I'm a carnivore, baby. Are you kidding me? I like 3-inch thick-cut T-bone steaks, you understand? I like prime rib. I like ribeye steaks, cowboy-sized ribeye steaks. I mean, that's what I do. I mean, whenever I go to the supermarket, I just go and just start getting slabs of meat, start throwing it in the basket, and you should see people's feelings get hurt when I start doing this. They start looking at me like I just farted on their Sunday suit or something. Every time I just start taking just slabs of meat, just start throwing it in my basket. These people looking at me like I just kicked them in the balls. And the reason is because,
oh, look at him. He can eat steak in abundance amount, and I got to sit here and eat this ramen noodles. I got to sit here and eat this, last day before expiration chicken that they're selling over here in the specialty section.
I mean, it's just enough, all right? I'm sick and tired of getting that envy stare from the so-called Poe in America out here just because I'm able to afford these steaks, I'm able to afford whatever the hell it is I'm able to afford, and you people spent your money on goddamn electronic widgets like iPads and iPhones and other electronic plasma screen TVs. All the crap that's made from China, you blew it on that crap. All right, you blew it on that. Me, on the other hand, I didn't blow my money on that. I reinvested it into other financial instruments and made more money. That's what I did, all right? I made more money to now, not only can I suffice my vice as it relates to eating the best meats money can buy, but also I drink the best alcohol, the best libations money can buy. I'm talking about Johnny Walker Blue Label. I'm talking about Macallan Single Malt Scotch aged 25 years, baby. Do you understand? I'm talking about Chevis Gold. All right? I'm talking about cognac. I'm talking about Louis XIII, baby. I mean, that's what I'm drinking. All right, I'm popping bottles of Moet and Dom P. I mean, that's what I do. All right, and the reason I can do that is because I have enough money to suffice those vices while at the same time sufficing any other outgoing financial obligations that I may have, for Christ's sake. So I'm sick and tired of you disgusting, pathetic losers at the damn supermarket looking at me cross-eyed because I'm spending my money, all right? My money, not your money, my money. And that's all there is to it, baby, all right? I mean, if you want to live this large, you need to learn how to generate revenue. Don't just sit on your fat ass. Don't be out there at these Occupy Wall Street protests and begging Big Brother government to give you a handout. Why don't you go out there and make your money, all right? I mean, I've been giving people advice on how to make money ever since I started this broadcast. And is anybody taking the advice? Absolutely not. I mean, I said this yesterday. I think it bears repeating. All these Occupy Wall Street assholes that are out there begging for a handout, and let me tell you, they're still getting money. Even though they're claiming they're not getting money, I guarantee you they're collecting that 99 weeks of unemployment. I guarantee you they're collecting a goddamn food card. I guarantee you they are collecting the government entitlements. But they want more money. I mean, they want more, all right? And instead of going out and working for it, they just want somebody to give it to them. I mean, they're sitting here protesting greed. They're sitting here protesting Wall Street greed. I mean, how can you get any more greedier than just sitting on your fat ass in front of a goddamn institution of capitalism and demanding that you get more money for doing absolutely nothing? I mean, that's the epitome of greed. It's ridiculous. I'm just sick and tired of all this disgusting idealism that, the so-called Poe in America is happening out here, that people are Poe. There's nobody in America that's Poe. I'm telling you this right now. I guarantee this. There is nobody in America that's Poe. And anybody who's going to sit here and say, well, I know a poor person. He's homeless, Ghost. He's homeless because he wants to be homeless, all right? I mean, we've got so many goddamn entitlements out here that there are so many soup kitchens. There are so many goddamn homeless shelters. There are so many goddamn government entitlement programs that one can go out and file and receive funds from my goddamn tax-paying pocket. I mean, there are so many ways for these idiots to get money, and yet they get it and they want more. This has nothing to do with people being poor, not being able to eat, not being able to suffice themselves. These are imbecilic assholes who are doing nothing, getting paid off of hardworking taxpayers, and basically want more, I mean, my mom always said that you shouldn't feed the stray animals, son. You shouldn't feed the stray animals. You want to know why? Because they breed! And you're seeing it right here in America. I mean, look at these disgusting, useless pieces of trash out here. I mean, on top of these people on these Occupy Wall Street protests gathering around voluntarily in tent cities and sleeping in the midst of defecation and piss and throw up and criminal activity and so on and so forth, all right? I don't even want to get. That's enough. All right, I don't want to get into this. All right, because I know that people are gonna. There's a lot of pro Occupy Wall Street assholes in here. And believe it or not, there's a lot of people that listen to my broadcast that actually believe in this crap, and I just don't understand it. I can't stand it for the life of me why these people will sit here and actually protect the validity, which there is none, but protect the validity of these disgusting bums that are camping out in cities all across the country. It's ridiculous. I spit on Occupy Wall Street, and hey, Anonymous, I spit on you too! Anyway, we got cattle down 12 cents today, all right? Cattle's down 12 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.09%. And for all you assholes that like to shove a couple of ham bones down your goddamn gullet, well, lean hog futures are down today, 72 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.83%. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass. Woo! Anyway, as a matter of fact, hey, give me my drink, for Christ's sake. Oh, yeah. love that Johnny Walker Blue Label, baby. If you haven't tried Johnny Walker Blue Label, at least you could get Johnny Walker Black Label. Do not try red. Red is for assholes that want to think that they're still living lavish, but they're living it on a goddamn entitlement budget. All right? But anyway, folks, I'm feeling bullish about this market. I hope that you're making as much capital as I am. I mean, it's just great, baby. Why do you think I took the week off? I took the week off to, participate in actually providing economic generation into the damn economy out here. I was spending money. I was making large purchases, for Christ's sake. And it's great. Out of my money, out of nobody else's money, my money. But speaking of which, let's go ahead and get to the first subject matter today. I'm going to talk a little bit about Obama because Obama has been taking it upon himself to sign in these executive orders, to help all these so-called people that are in need. And let's be honest, folks, the reason that Obama is signing these executive orders to help people with their mortgages and help the veterans and help now the student loan idiots, all right? The reason that he's basically signing these executive orders is because he's giving away money so that he can buy a second term in 2012. I mean, there should be something highly illegal about what the president is doing here. He is completely bypassing Congress. He is taking it upon himself to act like Mao Zedong and allocate resources for however he sees fit, for Christ's sake. And I can't believe that we have an American media that isn't crying foul about this. I mean, let's be honest here. What has he done as far as an executive order is concerned, all right? Well, within the past couple of days, he signed an executive order to help people with their mortgages. All right, now what does that mean exactly? It means that the government is mandating under Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac that anybody who's underwater on their mortgage, for instance, you have a mortgage, but you owe more than the actual property is worth at this point in time. You were part of that unlucky batch of people that got in the real estate market at the height of its prices, and basically you're holding the bag on a property that's no longer worth the price that you paid for it, all right? Well, now Barack Obama signed an executive order basically stating that it's okay, come on down, we'll remodify your loan, we'll give you a better interest rate, everything's going to be all right, the government's going to take care of you, and it doesn't matter if Congress says anything about it, it doesn't matter if Congress passes a bill about it, I'm Barack Obama, I'm going to go ahead and sign an executive order helping those people out there with the so-called mortgages, all right? And then he signed this, executive order to help veterans get hired at businesses. Now, I haven't really read the whole order on this particular subject matter. I know it has a lot to do with veterans, and I don't know if businesses are going to get, I don't know if they're going to get actual tax benefits for hiring veterans. I don't know what exactly it entails. But if we're going to be helping veterans out here, I mean, the last thing they need is just to be thrown into some menial job before they get psychologically evaluated. I mean, a lot of these veterans have been not just going for one or two tours in combat zones. I mean, you have a lot of these veterans out here that have been in 4 or 5 different tours of duty in 2 or 3 different combat zones out here. And what I don't understand is why aren't we getting these soldiers the help they need? Instead, the president's out here thinking that he's throwing the veterans a bone. They throwing the veterans a bone by saying, "Hey, we're gonna force private sector to hire veterans." Well, why don't you help them out? Why don't you help their mental capacity for a little bit? All right, I mean, a lot of these people have been out 4, 5, 6 tours of duty. I mean, instead of sitting here signing an executive order saying that, "Oh, we're gonna get you jobs," why don't you get them help? How about that? Why don't you get them help? They work for the government. They sign their name on the dotted line. I mean, why exactly is Barack Obama signing an executive order basically forcing the private sector to hire a bunch of veterans that need help? They need help. They don't need a job right now. They need mental help. They need physical therapy. You understand that? They need an adjustment period to get adjusted to civilian society out here. I mean, this isn't like the old days where they would only send you for about 2 tours, and then they'd send you back, and then they'd put you at some base in Hawaii or something for some R&R. It ain't like the old Vietnam days, all right? I mean, a lot of these poor bastards are going out there 4, 5, 6 tours of duty, for Christ's sake. I mean, just imagine what that does to the psyche. Just imagine, the amount of... I don't even want to know, to be honest with you. But anyway, Barack Obama signs an executive order forcing the private sector to, hire veterans. And today, Barack Obama signs another executive order stating that anybody who has student loan debt is now going to be able to renegotiate their interest rates. Oh, isn't that great? All these Occupy Wall Street bastards, I hope they're creaming out of their uneducated pantyhose right now, because now they're going to be able to renegotiate their interest rates regardless of what the terms were. Whatever the contractual terms were, you're going to rip it up, throw it out the window. But now you can renegotiate your interest rate, and on top of which, the government is no longer going to take the proverbial 20%, or the 25%, excuse me. They used to take 25% of what you earn, believe it or not. They used to take 25% of what you earn, or excuse me, it was 20%. I'm sorry, not 25%. It was 20%. I don't know. I don't have a student loan. I paid for my college many years ago, so I don't really give a crap about the student loan garbage. But I know there's a lot of jerk dicks who put their names on the dotted line just to go to extravagant schools where they learned absolutely nothing, no trade, no job skills, nothing. You know what they learn how to do? Get the clap on a weekend at the sorority house and a guzzle down beer out of a goddamn beer bong. I mean, that's what these kids are learning how to do out here. Anyway, under the Obama student loan plan, the proverbial 20% that a student has to pay of their income to the student loan program has now been reduced to 15%. All right? It has been reduced to 15%. So, traditionally, if you had a student loan, you would have to pay 20% of whatever you earned in whatever job that you had to the student loan program. All right? I mean, remember, Barack Obama nationalized the student loan program, so even if you try to hide and dodge this particular program, if you use your Social Security number, they're going to automatically dock the 20% out of your pay. Well, now it's just 15%. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Obama. Now it's 15%. And on top of which, after 20 years, if you're still paying on your student loan after 20 years, you no longer have to pay on it after that 20th year. Can you believe this crap? Oh, my God. I'm not joking, man. After 20 years, even if you still owe half the goddamn loan, after 20 years, you're automatically forgiven for the student loan that you put out on yourself. I mean, this is just complete and utter crap. This is an utter slap to the face of contractual law. I think this is very dangerous. I mean, everything that has transpired since 2008 has been just very dangerous, for Christ's sake, and it's time for the capitalists to start basically standing up and saying, hey, wait a minute. Whatever happened to personal responsibility? Whatever happened to, hey, if I'm going to sign my name on the dotted line, I'm going to take the personal responsibility of whatever the hell happens thereafter. I mean, come on. Whatever happened to this crap? It's ridiculous, man. I mean, everybody's getting bailed out, and the reason Barack Obama's doing this is because he's trying to pander to the groups that are going to go out and are going to vote for him for 2012. I mean, this is basically, buying votes. It's what Barack Obama's doing. These executive orders, all right? These executive orders are nothing more than Barack Obama buying votes, and I think it's disgraceful, and I can't believe that the media isn't saying anything about it. All right? I'm serious. I can't believe that the American media is not saying a goddamn thing about it. Anyway, I want to hear from you. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. I want to hear from you. What do you think about all this crap? What do you think about Mr. Yes We Can? What do you think about Mr. Nobel Peace Prize president over here? I want to hear from you. I mean, this is getting disgusting, for Christ's sake. This is no longer America. This is no longer America. I mean, look at the people out here. They all want to be serfs to the government. They all want to be subjects to some totalitarian regime. They want no personal responsibility. They want to be told what to do, for Christ's sake. This is not how America was built. America was not built on a bunch of minions being told what to do and just doing that, for Christ's sake. It was built on individuality. It was built on the entrepreneurial spirit. It was built on innovation. It was built on creativity, for Christ's sake. Makes me sick. Makes me sick to my stomach. Anyway, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Obama and his executive orders? 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. Let's take some calls right now. We got 781. You're on the horn.
Obama, personally, I think he'd be a good guy to be around, but personally,
yeah, we can't understand you. All right, you're probably part of that 99% that, I don't know, is attaching your internet connection by tinfoil. I don't know. 281, what's up? You're on the horn.
Ghost, I haven't had my coffee yet. It's been 24 hours without my coffee.
You stupid shit. I hope you choke on your coffee. You know, I mean, I wish I had a steaming hot cup of coffee and I'd throw it right in your face. 717, you're on the horn. What do you think about Obama?
Texas roasting on an open fire. Lone Star burning at the close.
Oh, yeah, real funny, huh? Yeah, real funny, you jerks, all right? Let me tell you something. You idiots that sit here and try to, make light of the Texas wildfires that happen out here in Texas, you idiots come to Texas and say something about that, you sorry sack of crap. You understand that, boy? You come down here to Texas and mouth off that type of nonsense. See if your ass don't get your ass beaten to dog meat, boy. I mean, we got scorched earth out here in Texas, for Christ's sake. We got scorched earth, and you idiots don't even care. Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't even know why I take calls. 717, what's up? You're on the horn.
Oh, hey.
Well, you sound too fruity to be on this broadcast. 708, what's up? You're on the horn.
Brony. I'm 100% brony. Brony. I'm 200% brony.
I mean, did everybody hear this? I mean, you understand the type of crap I got to put up with? The amount of agitation that I have to put up with out here? I mean, did everybody hear this crap, for Christ's sake? And, of course, it had to be some stupid, disgusting, over-feminized brony, for Christ's sake. I don't understand why I'm a magnet for these stupid, feminized fruit bowls, but they need to take about 10 steps away from my freaking butt crack as it relates to all this nonsense. I mean, seriously, you bronies, there's something wrong with your head. You're sick. You're a sick group of individuals. You have too much estrogen pumping in your over-feminized bodies. And you need to realize that there's something wrong with you disgusting, despicable, poop-shoot-loving pieces of garbage. There's something wrong with you. The whole concept of My Little Pony was meant for an 8-year-old girl demographic. You stupid, sicko, Woody Allen, butt-loving pedophiles. All right? I mean, for you idiots to get your assholes puckered to this ridiculous 8-year-old girl cartoon is something really questionable. And I hope that there's a federal authority watching over this group of bronies out here, because I'm willing to bet money that there's some kind of weird, nefarious, pedophilic activity, network-based situation happening as it relates to this brony situation in America. And it's not just in America; it's across the world, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's enough of the bronies. We're supposed to be talking about Obama and him using his executive orders out here, bypassing the Congress and basically giving everybody a bailout so he can buy his way into a second term in 2012. I want to hear what the hell you have to say about it there, you milky-licking pieces of nipple-clamp-loving, butt-plug-up-the-ass-looking, wish-you-had a piece of poontang, piece of nipple-clamp-loving crap. 682, what's up? You're on the horn.
Suck my dick.
It doesn't. That's not. You don't sound like the guy. I know you're trying, but come up with your own. All right, 503. What's up?
Greetings, Ghost. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Okay, what's going on?
I was just wondering about the whole Obama thing, and I'm pretty much a student, and I think it's pretty much. Well, I'm not sure why it's so negative on the whole Obama thing.
What do you mean? You don't understand why I'm so negative about the whole Obama thing. This man has spent more of American taxpayer money than all the presidents before him combined. All right? I mean, this man gave $1 trillion away in stimulus package 2 that was supposed to stimulate the economy, that was supposed to bring down unemployment to, 6 or 7%? Huh? Did nothing. All right? All stimulus package 2 was an open raid on the tax-paying system by those that donated to the campaign contribution accounts of the Democrats. All right? I mean, can we go on? I mean, this is supposed to be Mr. Nobel Peace Prize president, and yet this man still hasn't gotten out of Iraq, and I still think we're not gonna, all right? Hasn't gotten out of Afghanistan. He's extended the war into Pakistan with sending in those drones and, going in after bin Laden. He's extended the war into Libya. All right, he's put troops on the ground in other African areas. I mean, this is supposed to be Mr. Nobel Peace Prize president up in here. What the hell happened? Huh? I mean, you want to continue going on? I mean, this man antagonizing class warfare. This man utilizing the unions to, antagonize and infuriate this whole Occupy Wall Street situation. I mean, you want to continue going on, for Christ's sake? I mean, this is a horrible president. This is probably one of the worst presidents in American history, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I have made a lot of money during this president's tenure, but I know for a fact it's at the expense of this country, all right? Now, I mean, no matter how much money I'm making here because of Obama, it's at the expense of the country, because look at the country. They're a bunch of dumbfounded idiots. They're morons. All right, I mean, I've given you countless videos on my Twitter account showing you the stupidity and hypocrisy based in the majority of American people. I mean, help from the American government to them is the American government cutting them a check. That's help, all right? Help to them is the American government giving them a free house, I'm serious. I mean, help to them is for the American government to give them it's stupid, all right? That's why I'm having such a big deal about the Obama thing, all right? Jesus Christ. Just fruit bowls out here. Oh, who the hell else do we got? We got 516. What's up? No, we're not hearing that stupid dumbass crap, all right? 713, what's up?
Yo, it's my favorite pony's Rainbow Dash. What's yours?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Who cares about what your favorite pony is, all right? Stick your pony right up your clogged up shit funnel. 304, what's up?
Ghost, I love your racism. You're awesome.
You idiot. I'm not a racist, all right there, you over-feminized fruit bowl, all right? Okay, bottom boy. I mean, we can tell by that, stupid, deep, fruity voice.
Boy, Ghost, I like your racism.
Get the hell out of here, you internet butt stalker, for Christ's sake. Let me tell you something right now. I am not a racist. I know that there's a lot of assholes that are out here across the internets that are trying to spread it around that I'm some kind of a grand dragon racist. I am not a racist. I've said this time and time again. I'm a melting pot of friendship, and until you people get that through your thick skulls, I think that you're going to continue to spread these slanderous lies. So I extend my hand to those that are actually fans of the broadcast, not a bunch of trolls that like to antagonize the broadcast. Maybe y'all can go out and post some positive YouTube videos explaining to the people that I am a melting pot of friendship. I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be black. I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be Hispanics. I happen to have a whole bunch of friends that happen to be Oriental and Wop and Kraut and Camel Jockey. So for you idiots to make this assertion that I'm some kind of a goddamn racist is a false indictment, and you people need to stop it right now, or I'm going to take the necessary measures, and I am taking the necessary measures and the necessary steps to get punitive damages out of your ass. So don't sit here and continue to spread that lie about me, boy. We're supposed to be talking about Obama announcing his new executive order to help out the student loan people. Oh, I got student loans. It's not fair. Even though I signed my name on the dotted line and I didn't read the fine print, even though I'm supposed to get educated, and it's not fair. take a couple of callers here. 417, what's up? You're on the horn.
If you blow into an 8-year-old boy's anus and make
shut up, you sick son of a bitch. All right? You sick Woody Allen, butt-loving pedophile. 818, what's up?
Hey, Ghost, you hung up on me yesterday. What's up?
Well, what do you want?
Well, I just wanted to say that I found the engineer's brother. He's right here. You want to talk to him?
That's horrible. You're making fun of the engineer. They're making fun of you, engineer, for Christ's sake. I mean, you heard it. All right, you heard him. 646, what's up? You're on the horn. Man, you're playing with your pecker shaft. 347, what's up?
How's it going, Ghost?
How's it going, man?
I want to talk about the Obama thing. I mean, like, to be honest, my opinion about Obama is I guess he already put us in $4 trillion in debt. I think I'm correct. And, you know, the Nobel Peace Prize, he didn't even deserve it, right?
No, he didn't deserve it. Absolutely not.
And have you seen the CNN debate last week, I think it was?
Yeah, I saw it.
You know, people want to vote for Michelle Bachmann, and she doesn't even know that Libya is in Africa. So, you know, my question to you is, why haven't you suck my dick,
You stupid, dumb idiot. All right? Well, to answer your question, all right, first and foremost, the reason Michelle Bachmann doesn't know that Libya is in Africa is because she's an airheaded piece of trash, all right? I'm serious. I'm sick and tired of hearing about Michelle Bachmann, for Christ's sake, all right? I'm sick of her, all right? She's out here trying to go after the jugular of everybody that's out there on the podium debating with her, for Christ's sake, and she's just making herself look more and more obnoxious, you know? I mean, I already said yesterday that she's claiming to be a job creator, she's claiming to be a business owner, and yet she's adopted 27 children. I mean, once again, Michelle Bachmann, I'm not stupid, bitch, all right? I know that you get paid off of every one of those kids that you adopted from the government, all right? I know. Don't sit here and try to deny that you get no money. I know you do, all right? So to sit here and say that you're a job creator and that you're a successful business owner, I'd like to take a look at your personal finances, in my opinion, and see how much of that adoption money sufficed your bad business, I don't know, whatever pissing ground business that you had, for Christ's sake. I mean, give me a break, Michelle Bachmann. Anyway, we're already in the second hour. All right, we're already in 1 minute in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, for Christ's sake, all right? We got all kinds of little buttons underneath the player right there, all right? We got a little Facebook like button. We got a tweet this button. We got to share this button. Use and abuse those buttons, baby, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. God damn it, you lazy bastards. Anyway, I hate to even ask the engineer, Jesus Christ. Do we have any Twitter shout-outs, engineer? All right. According to the engineer, we got a couple of Twitter shout-outs. And, of course, folks, if you want a shout-out right here, right now, live on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, then go to Ghost Politics on Twitter. All one word, no underscores, Milky Lickers. All right, and retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, all right? It's that simple, that easy. All right, retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, baby. And let's go ahead and take some Twitter shout-outs right now. All right, let's take it here. Who else we got? We got Niagara Roll in the place. What's going on, Niagara Roll? We got Shake and Bake Turkey. Yeah, you son of a bitch. All right? You son of a bitch. We got March 11th Surfer. We've got 3 for 1 in Japan. I mean, Jesus, man, come on, you sick sons of bitches, man. Come on. I mean, don't you idiots even have a soul, for Christ's sake? Don't you even have a soul? Jesus Christ, you sick sons of bitches. Anyway, we got group poop in the house. Some idiot named Sharp Sticks. We've got Wolfum. We got Cheetors. Who else we got? We got Anthony Ghost. We've got, I'm not going to say that, you disgusting piece of crap. Oh, some asshole named Junkyard Texas. Yeah, you come down here to Texas and say that, you piece of crap. You come down here and say that in Texas. You see, you're out there on the internet. You see, I'm listened to by tens of thousands of people across the world, and you're just one speck in this hourglass of time. Do you understand that? You are insignificant. So you idiots that are sitting here making these disgusting, despicable names out here, you have no significance, and that's why you're doing what you're doing. Anyway, I don't know if I'm just going to give a couple of more. I hope that I don't hear any more of these disgusting, despicable names because they're starting to get on my freaking nerves. All right, seriously. Piece of trash. Who else do we got out here? We got some idiot named Satan is my pal. We've got Viva Assad. Shove it up your ass, you disgusting piece of crap. We got FT Karma. We got Women Hate Ghost. Oh, yeah, right. Women Hate Ghost. Are you kidding me? Women Hate Ghost. Are you kidding me? I mean, first off, I get a lot of female admirers just on this show alone. I mean, I got a lot of people, a lot of females who write in, who email, who want to get a little bit more intimate on their correspondence, for Christ's sake, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. And let me tell you something, when I'm walking on the streets on 6th Street out here, I mean, you just imagine all the drunk, loosey whore bags that are practically taking the freaking balls out of my pants because they know that a real capitalist, a real man is finally walking the streets instead of looking at these disgusting, ridiculous, over-feminized males or these goddamn bum vagabonds out here, all right? So don't sit over here and give me this crap that, women hate ghosts. What are you talking about? I protect womanhood. All right, that's what I do. I protect womanhood and promote manhood. That's what I do. Stupid asshole. Who else do we got going on over here? We've got Scorch, Texas. Real funny jerk. All right. We got this idiot named Mike Jones Magic again. There's that Navy fat-ass husky again. All right. I don't appreciate you making a goddamn Hambone song, Navy Husky, you piece of trash. Who the hell else do we have out here in Twitter shout-outs? Some idiot named Peter Pooper. We've got El Foxo Loco, that piece of crap. We've got, who else we got? We got Stats or Lies. We've got Rumbling Turkey. Man, that's it. Get it off, engineer. I'm not going to say anymore. These idiots are making me look like a jag-off out here. All right? Enough. Get it off my screen! Jesus Christ, give me my drink. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. Oh, yeah. Oh, man, I gotta love Johnny Walker Blue Label. Because drinking is what I like to do. Woo! Anyway, we're talking a little bit about Obama and how he was pushing forth these executive orders basically to buy votes for 2012. Doesn't look like anybody really wants to talk about it because they know that I'm telling the truth and a lot of these idiots are a bunch of Obama minions. All right, so we're going to move on to another subject matter. Let's go ahead and talk about how we've got police in Oakland and Atlanta finally showing their authority to these disgusting vagabonds, these bums, these tent cities out in Oakland and in Atlanta. Now, I'm especially glad that they're, muscling around those disgusting people in Atlanta, because did anybody see the Atlanta footage that I had given people? I mean, where they denied a liberal leader and basically a man that marched with Martin Luther King, John Lewis, they denied this man from speaking. because they thought that their stupid little collective was better than John Lewis. I mean, it's disgusting. I mean, did everybody remember seeing that thing about Occupy Atlanta? I mean, did everybody see that? Man, if you haven't seen it, I'm going to get it here right quick. I'm looking for it as we speak because everybody must see it. It is one of the most disgusting pieces of footage I have ever seen in my entire life. Here it is right here. Let me go ahead and cut and paste this son of a bitch because it is unbelievably disgusting. These idiots are all in ridiculous cahoots. They're chanting with each other, for Christ's sake. Here's the YouTube video right here. All right, there it is. Everybody see that? There it is right there. All right. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up because I'm glad that the police in Atlanta have finally told these vagabonds, these disgusting communist, mindless, imbecilic losers, they're muscling them back home where they belong. All right. I mean, I'm glad. I mean, it's about time that these goddamn police officers start putting their riot gear on, all right? They start, billy clubbing these idiots. I mean, I heard they use tear gas in Oakland, at the Occupy Wall Street in Oakland, for Christ's sake. And I'm just saying, why so, what took so long? I mean, seriously, what in the blue hell took these cops so goddamn long to go out and basically put these idiots back in their homes where they belong? All right? Not only is this unlawful assembly, but it is also hurting businesses. I mean, have y'all read this? I've actually tweeted that particular article on my Twitter account. These goddamn Occupy Wall Street assholes are hurting businesses. They're putting businesses out of business because they're camped out in these locations, preventing people from going out there and patronizing their businesses. But no, everything is great, right? Everything is just supposed to be, it's freedom, and we're the 99%, and it's not fair. And I've said this time and time again, folks, the epitome of greed. The epitome of greed are these disgusting Occupy Wall Street protests. I mean, they're out here trying to talk about their protesting greed. Those are the greedy assholes, all right? Those are the greedy people sitting out there demanding that they get a handout, demanding that they get money, for Christ's sake, for doing nothing, for being insignificant wastes of human life, because that's exactly what they are. I mean, how can you be making a contribution to society when you're camped out in some vagabond bum tent city revolution, banging on a bongo and doing yoga? I mean, what kind of a contribution to civilization are you? You're not a contribution. You're a detriment to civilization. And the majority of people, not only here in America, but across the world, are starting to recognize that these people don't want a job. These people aren't protesting the supposed Wall Street bailouts. These people want their own bailout. These people want their own checks cut to them, for Christ's sake. That's what they demand, and it's ridiculous. I mean, it's unfeasible. It's unrealistic. I mean, you cannot demand money just by camping out and just saying that you're not going to leave until you get money. I mean, that's just not how you get money there, Occupy Wall Street. But according to the Occupy Wall Street protesters in New York, it works for them. I mean, I broadcasted this yesterday. They have already collected over $500,000. $500,000 in, supposed donations. And now the protesters out there are starting to push and shove each other. Yeah. Oh, they're starting to eat each other. They're starting to turn on one another because they feel that $500,000 that they accumulated, or whoever the leadership is out there in Occupy Wall Street, New York, they feel that everybody who's camped out there for the past month should have a share in that $500,000. Yeah. I mean, everybody out there who's camped out there for the past couple of months feel like, hey,
it's not fair. You need to give us some of that $500,000. That's not fair.
And, of course, the assholes that organized Occupy Wall Street, which is a couple of assholes from Anonymous, who are probably the idiots collecting this money, are they out there handing out dollars? Are they out there cutting the check for everybody who, stood with them those 2 months in the cold rain? And no, they're not. No. Not. So that's what it all comes down to, folks. It all comes down to the money, all right? These idiots don't want jobs. They want free money so they can suffice their ridiculous pot-smoking, cartoon-watching lives. All right? That's what they want. They don't want, to actually have a job and have any kind of worth. I mean, I've been saying this time and time again. There are 30,000 jobs available right now in Alabama because of the racist legislative policy put forth by that state. They ran out all the illegal immigrants. So right now there are 30,000 jobs right now that are waiting to be filled in Alabama. Are those folks on Occupy Wall Street going out there, dropping their picket signs and going out there to work? No. Are the assholes in Alabama that are collecting all those government entitlements, the government cheese, housing voucher programs, unemployment checks, are they going out there fulfilling them jobs? No. So I don't want to hear this malarkey that these stupid, dumb, idiot jerkasses in Occupy Wall Street protests are protesting because they want jobs. There are all kinds of jobs in this country. These pieces of crap don't want any job. They just want to sit on their fat ass and continue to be an insignificant mooch on society. All right? And as far as I'm concerned, everybody who's collected a government entitlement for at least more than 2 or 3 years should be forced to do labor of some sort. These people should be mowing my lawn. These people should be cleaning public toilets. These people should be cleaning graffiti off walls, for Christ's sake. Do you understand that? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I think we should throw these people in a labor camp and take all the money that they have just used and abused out of the taxpayer and make sure that the taxpayer gets it paid back with interest. And anybody who's going to sit over here and say that that's somehow immoral, that's somehow obscene, hey, the capitalists are within their moral, ethical, and legal right to demand such a notion. All right? We are within our moral, ethical, and legal right to demand that everybody who is mooched off of our tax dollars pay it back. All right? And that's all there is to it. There should be no reason why everyday American citizens that are law-abiding, that pay taxes, that do not have any kind of government entitlements coming their way, there should be no reason why these hardworking people should be intermixing with these asshole entitlement recipient loser moocher jerk-offs. You know? I mean, there should be no reason for this. I mean, this is why that's why there is no middle class anymore. I mean, all the middle-class neighborhoods that had homeowners in them, well, they sold them off or they're renting them out to those that can afford it based upon their child support checks, based upon their entitlement checks, based upon the nonprofit checks. I'm kidding you not, man. I kid you not. I mean, all these goddamn middle-class neighborhoods across America are being infected by the so-called Poe in America. That's why I don't give a crap about the Poe in America. There is no Poe in America, all right? There is no Poe in America. These people can get so many entitlements. I mean, the more loser you are in America, the more of a loser you are, there is an entitlement that can be given to you out of my tax dollar. You know? So I don't want to hear this crap. I don't want to hear that there's poor in America and that these assholes on Occupy Wall Street are talking for the 99% and so on and so forth. Hey, all the other law enforcements across the country, you heed my warning right now. The capitalists pay your salaries, you ungrateful pieces of trash. It's bad enough that we have to take your abuse of authority every time you stop us because we got a broken taillight. Every time you stop us because we're not wearing our seatbelt. All right? You understand what I'm saying, coppers? It's time for you to start doing what you're paid to do and restoring order. Restoring order, all right? The capitalists pay your salaries, coppers. And it's time for you to go out there and tear gas these sons of bitches that are causing this bum revolution. It's time for you to go out there and get these people back in their homes or in their mammies' homes where they belong. It's time to implement some civility back in America, for Christ's sake? This disgusting excuse of a protest, there is no excuse for it. These people are losers. And that's all there is to it, all right? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of these people. And you coppers, you better be listening to my warning, all right? We pay your salaries. The capitalists pay your salaries. It's time for you to start earning your goddamn money. Do you understand that? It's time for you to start earning your goddamn money and start, putting these idiots back in their place where they belong. Anyway, let me take some calls here. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. What do you think about Occupy Wall Street? What do you think about them eating themselves over the $500,000 that they have accumulated, huh? What do you think about it? Oh, you think it's a great thing? You think it's a great thing that these people are all...
Oh, yeah, it's not fair. I should deserve money. I was out here for 2 months. I deserve money. That's what I deserve.
Give me a break. 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. I want to hear from you. What do you think about Occupy Wall Street? I want to hear some substance here, all right? Let's take some goddamn Skype callers. All right, Dat Panda, you there?
Yeah, what's going on, Ghost? How you doing today?
How you doing?
Listen, what was the silver stock price that ended out for today?
What was the what?
The silver stock price.
It was like 33 and change today.
Oh, goddamn, Ghost. I'm having a great day today.
Yeah, I hope so, man. Keep capitalizing, baby. How about discard Skype? What's up? Yeah, you're just playing with your Peter Popper. How about here comes Johnny? What's up? John Madden. Stupid idiot. Although I like the Mario Brothers 2 background music. Mario Brothers 2 was kind of funny. Who else we got? We got Slash the Hedgehog. What's up? Brony. No, we're not listening to that, you idiot. Brinko War, what's up? What are you, playing the song at the end of the Titanic? What the hell is that about? Come on! Jesus Christ. Who else? We got Alpha Money Machine.
Hey, my big boy. It's me again, your favorite Mexican. There can only be one king of Mexico.
Shut up. Go choke on a rubber tortilla, all right? 305, what's up? What do you think about Occupy Wall Street?
Sarah Palin saved the Conservative Party.
I'm sorry, we couldn't understand you with that feminized, fruity, trembling voice. Can you say that with a little bit more authority and you sound off like you got a pair?
Sarah Palin saved the Conservative Party.
Yeah, well, and I'm really going to take that serious from a fruity-ass voice like that, huh? Oh, yeah, I'm really going to get mad after some fruity-ass...
Sarah Palin saved the Conservative Party.
Yeah, I'm really getting mad at that. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. 520, what's up? What do you think about Occupy Wall Street?
Congress shall pass no laws directing an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech.
What are you talking about? They're gonna force religion. What are you talking about? They're taking religion out of everything. I don't even know what you're talking about. They're teaching homosexuality and masturbation in public education, for Christ's sake. 779, what's up?
Hello, Ghost. How are you this evening?
How you doing?
I just wanted to say that the anti-Texas pony lovers of Canada just want to say we got your email and we just wanted to say we're glad you joined our group.
That's stupid. But I would expect that from somebody from Canada, all right? Seriously, somebody from Canada laughing at their own joke, for Christ's sake. What was the last comedian that came out of Canada that was worth 2 craps? Oh, that's right, there wasn't one. Oh, what, one ball Tom Green? Huh? Is that what you're going to say, old one ball Tom Green? Oh, yeah, we produced one ball Tom Green, eh? Stupid idiot. And all you Canadian actors that are in America, why don't you go back to Canada, huh? Let's get out of here. Ryan Reynolds, huh? Get the hell out of here. William Shatner, You old piece of crap. And let me tell you something else, William Shatner. I'm not stupid, all right? In my personal opinion, I think there was something very nefarious when conveniently you decided to go on a trip, and then when you came back, you conveniently found your wife dead floating in a pool. I mean, your young wife dead. I'm just saying, I think it's rather funny that nobody questioned Captain Kirk as it related to that weird circumstance. But anyway, I don't know. Anyway, go back to Canada, you piece of trash. All right? Anyway, 214, what's up? What do you think about Occupy Wall Street? This damn vibrator again, for Christ's sake. 717, what's up?
So I was occupying Wall Street the other day, and I saw you there. What's up with that?
I wasn't there, you idiot. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't take a crap in Occupy Wall Street. Are you kidding me? Let me tell you something. Each one of those Occupy Wall Street jerk dicks are taking craps in the street. Can you believe this crap? These people are defecating in the street, for Christ's sake, and then they're wondering why they're getting pushed off for health purposes? I mean, did you all see the picture that I tweeted of some idiot taking a turd, next to a car? Did y'all see that? This is what's happening out there. These people are voluntarily going in to labor camps themselves. You people that are questioning me about labor camps, like,
oh, that's wrong, Ghost. How can you sit here and demand people go into labor camps?
They're in tent cities right now. They're sleeping in the streets. They're sleeping in puddles of piss, for Christ's sake. And you're bitching that I'm complaining that people that collect entitlements should pay us back by being forced into some labor camp so we can take it out of their ass? I mean, at least in a labor camp, they're going to, be clothed, housed, and fed. I mean, out there in the middle of the goddamn street in a tent city, what the hell is that about? I mean, they're voluntarily going into tent cities, for Christ's sake. I mean, do you understand how stupid and disgusting this is? Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. It makes me sick. Oh, yeah, and speaking of which, I know that there's no public bathrooms in Occupy Wall Street, New York, but old Bette Midler, huh? Yeah, like she knows, strife of poverty, like she knows strife as of a regular person. Bette Midler actually paid for porta potties to be put out there for the Occupy Wall Street protesters. I mean, such hypocrisy with these Hollywood jerk dicks, aren't they, huh? They're all out there with them protesters, trying to throw their fists in the air saying, yeah, power to the people. Meanwhile, these idiots are going back home to multi-million-dollar mansions, driving $500,000 cars out here. They probably got necklaces that are worth more than, half the people that are at these protests. You know what I mean? Bette Midler over here, and Russell dumbass lispy bastard Simmons, and that asshole Al Sharpton, Mr. Poverty Pimp himself. I'm talking about Susan dumbass Sarandon. I guess, Tim Robbins got a little tired of the old crustacean poontang, dumped her ass, and I guess this broad decided to become some political radical all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's disgusting, the hypocrisy that's going on out here, and I want to hear from you. What do you got to say about it? All right, we're going to take a couple of more calls, and we're going to move on to another subject. 209, what's up? You're on the horn.
Snake, this is Ghost. Can you hear me?
You stupid fruity bastard, all right? I mean, sound off like you got up here. Look, if you know that you sound fruity, if you know that you sound like you just popped out of the anal passage of Richard Simmons during a Sweatin' to the Oldies video, then maybe you just shouldn't call. Maybe you shouldn't even comment, because I don't really appreciate that vernacular whatsoever. I don't appreciate males sounding over-feminized. Now, I'll be completely honest with you. I know that there are males that are naturally like that. There are males that are naturally over-feminized. There was something wrong in the womb there. Maybe mom was drinking too much sauce while the baby was sitting in there. I don't know what happened. But I know that there are some over-feminized, natural fruity asses out there. But let me tell you something. It's growing more and more abundant. And I know for a fact that a lot of these over-feminized vernaculars, these over-feminized physical attributes are being put on, and they're not naturally born on, if you understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's continue going. I'm going to move on to another subject matter because it just seems like nobody gives a crap about Occupy Wall Street, nor should anybody really give a crap about it. I mean, all I'm saying is that, hey, Oakland Police Department, you did the right thing by tear gassing these sons of bitches, all right? The Atlanta Police Department, pull out the batons and start beating these over-feminized pieces of trash, all right? Send them home, all right? Send them home, for Christ's sake. They're accomplishing nothing. They're trying to stop civil society from happening because their lives are so insignificant, all right? So that's all there is to it. Anyway, let's continue going. I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about a subject matter that is near and dear to my heart, and I want to talk about my man, Herman Sugar Cane, baby. Woo! That's right. He has taken the lead in the GOP polls, for Christ's sake. This man is going to be the next president of the United States. I'm telling you this right now. And I know there's a lot of assholes that are out here claiming that, oh, 999, I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, that's because you're not an earner. You know, if you were an earner like myself, somebody who can generate revenue, 9% flat tax is unbelievable. Are you kidding me? I mean, this means that you don't no longer have to pay the 40% on capital gains. This means that you don't ever have to pay, you know, a lot of these dumbass, ridiculous luxury taxes and all this stupid crap that the government has shoved down our holes, for Christ's sake. There's no need to pay that. You just need a flat 9%, and that's all you got. And you see, what's really unfortunate is that 9% doesn't have to be paid by everybody. I mean, according to Herman Cain, if you fall under a certain poverty line, you don't have to pay the 9% personal income tax. I mean, give me a freaking break. Now, the biggest criticism that Herman Cain has is the 9% sales tax, you know. The 9% national sales tax is what people have a problem with. And I say, you know, why do you have a problem with it? I mean, let's be honest. People are going to be able to keep more of their money at the 9% personal income tax rate. Corporations are going to be able to keep more of their money at the 9% corporate rate, which will offset the 9% sales tax rate for anything bought that's new. Remember, this 9% national sales tax is exclusively just for new products. Under the Herman Cain plan, if it's a used product, you know, if you're conducting business on Craigslist, if you're conducting business on some kind of a used scale, you don't have to pay the 9% sales tax. You understand that? That's all there is to it, baby. And you have to understand that this will not only help the economic prosperity of this country by allowing business owners to not be afraid to invest because they may be afraid to get taxed. You know, there's a whole bunch of reasons why. But on top of which, once the prosperity of the economy starts getting flourished under the 999 program, people are going to start buying more. When they have more money and when they have more jobs, they're going to buy more products. And if they buy more products, that 9% national sales tax is going to come in and is going to help the economy and is going to help the value of the American dollar, for Christ's sake, because we're going to pay down the debt. We're going to start paying down this debt for once, for Christ's sake. So that's why I'm saying, that's my man, Herman Cain. And not only that, he's the only guy with the balls to say how it is. All right, he basically told those idiots on Occupy Wall Street that you idiots that are out there bitching that you're not rich, that you ain't got a job, don't blame the big banks, don't blame Wall Street, blame your goddamn self. All right? Blame your goddamn self, and that's all there is to it. And let me tell you something right now. Let me go ahead and get my goddamn drink here. Cheers, Mr. Cain. Cheers, baby. Good stuff, baby. Good goddamn stuff. And let me tell you something. I strongly advise anybody who's listening to me, please donate to the Herman Cain campaign, whether it's $1, $5, $10, or $1,000. Donate to the Herman Cain campaign because he needs it. All right? Remember, Barack Obama is going to raise $1 billion, with a B, $1 billion in his campaign contribution account. Now, why is he going to raise $1 billion? Because he wants to buy his way into a second term, and we can't let him do it. We can't let them do it. That's why if you are against Obama, if you're against the liberal regime, if you're against what's happening right now, right here in America, it behooves you to go out there and donate to the Herman Cain campaign, no matter how much money you got, no matter if it's $1, $5, $10, $1,000. Make sure to donate to the Herman Cain campaign and tell them that Ghost sent you, baby. Tell them that Ghost sent you. And tell them that the true capitalists stand behind them. Let me tell you something. As soon as I endorsed Herman Cain, do y'all remember this? I mean, go back in the archive if you don't remember this, because each archive is time-dated and stamped. Ever since I endorsed this man, all of a sudden, he's had a meteoric rise to the top. This man has said more and more capitalist-style rhetoric. All right? I mean, he's speaking our language. He's speaking the capitalist language, for Christ's sake, and I love it. And another thing that I love is the fact that these goddamn liberals ain't going to be able to play that damn race card anymore. Oh, no, they're not going to play that damn race card anymore. I mean, if you were against Obama and his policies or anything that he said, remember they always, oh, you're a racist. You're a racist bastard. You're a racist. Can't do that anymore. Because now, let me tell you something. I can't wait for Herman Cain to get the GOP nomination. Because what are these liberals going to do? What are they going to do now? I mean, the GOP is going to have a real black man, a real brother. Not some mulatto like, the Democrats have with Obama. We're going to have a real brother running for the GOP, for Christ's sake. All right? And let me tell you something right now. That's my man, Herman Sugar Cain, baby. All right? Vote for that man, 2012. He is going to be the man. He's going to be the president, and he's going to revitalize this tax system. He's going to implement some kind of morality back in America, for Christ's sake, and I can't wait to do it. I can't wait. I can't wait. Herman Sugar Cain, baby. I want to hear from you. What do you got to say about it? 646-652-4869 is the number to call, for Christ's sake. Herman Sugar Cain, what do you think about him? Area code 954, what's up? You're taking too long, you moron. All right, who else we got? 865, what's going on?
Yeah, I just want to say that I am sexually attracted to 12-year-old girls.
You're a sick son of a bitch. I hope that you get cancer of the cock after you say that. 818, what's up?
Hey, Ghost, what's going on?
How you doing?
Hey, I'd just like to talk about Occupy Wall Street for a little bit. I heard your comments on some of the police forces, and I'd just like to say what Oakland did was pretty kick-ass. Now, here's the thing. A lot of these chiefs, they're not willing to do something like this because they don't want to have a backlash from the public. It's not the officer's fault. It's simply the chief of the police or the sheriff of that county.
Well, let me tell you something right now. I mean, whoever it is, whoever the chain of command is that's preventing a lot of these law enforcement from going out and busting heads out there in Occupy Wall Street, they need to take their heads out of their proverbial clogged-up pall of asses. Because the bottom line is that these Occupy Wall Street assholes are preventing businesses from conducting business. All right, so they're depriving rights of taxpayers, of law-abiding citizens. They are depriving rights by complaining that they don't have any rights. I mean, it's just the most ridiculous, hypocritical, disgusting protest of all time. And as far as I'm concerned, Oakland PD was completely in the right. Atlanta PD was completely in the right because we, the capitalists, pay the goddamn salaries of these police officers. And instead of them going out there and writing tickets out for people that got, oh, you don't have a seatbelt. Oh, you got a broken tail light. Oh, you got that. Instead of ridiculously writing tickets to people, they need to be going out there and serving the public good and getting these disgusting, ridiculous bums and these vagabonds out of the streets of all these ridiculous protest sites across the country because it's getting redundant and ridiculous. And the bad part about it is there is no negotiating with these idiots. They have no intellectual foundation for what they're doing. They're just a bunch of losers. They're a bunch of losers in life that have come to the realization that they're never going to get that dream that was incepted in their head by Hollywood. They're never going to be able to achieve that idea that was suggested to them by the movies and by television shows. They're never going to be able to achieve that. They're never going to be the big actor. They're never going to be the big rock star. They're never going to be the big singer. They're never going to be these things. And now, instead of taking their ball and going home, they want to piss on the whole freaking game. They want to piss on the whole freaking game, and now they're out here at these ridiculous protests just causing havoc for the sake of doing so. Because if there was any kind of intellectual foundation to these protests, I guarantee you that these governments, these people that are out here observing these protests would not only show a little bit leniency towards these protests, but they would actually negotiate. But because there's no intellectual foundation to any of these goddamn ridiculous Occupy Wall Street protests, and they're nothing more than a bum revolution, this is why they're not being taken seriously, and to be honest with you, that's why they're fighting with each other. They're fighting with each other, for Christ's sake, all right? I mean, the Occupy Wall Street assholes in New York collected $500,000 in donations, and now everybody who is there in Occupy Wall Street, New York, wants a piece of it. Oh, yeah. So, once again, it's all about the money, and it's not the fact that they want a job. They just want free money in their pocket. That's all they want. All right? That's all they want. Anyway, 646-652-4869 is the number to call here. I want to hear from you. We're supposed to be talking about my man, Herman Sugar Cane, baby. All right, I want to hear from you. Let's see, who else do we got? Area code 630. What's going on? You're on the horn.
What's up?
How's it going?
I heard you like the Herman Cain campaign.
You're an idiot, for Christ's sake. 253, what's up?
I like big penis. It's good.
We can't understand you because that obnoxious voice that you're trying to put forth to disguise your feminine voice sounds so unnatural that the goddamn phone can't even pick up the voice frequencies from your stupid ass. 502, what's up? You stupid idiot. 360, what's up?
Hey, Ghost.
How's it going?
Pretty good. In terms of the Herman Sugarcane campaign, I have one thing to pitch in.
Suck my dick! Suck my dick! Suck my dick!
You're not that guy. You know, I know you're trying to be that guy, but you're not that guy, and it doesn't work, all right? I mean, you know, that's what's really unfortunate about our society, you know? Once somebody does something, everybody's got to copy it until it's literally dead and dead again and dead again and dead again. You know, I mean, that's how unoriginal we are in this country. You know? I mean, here are these idiots trying to get the same laughs of the idiot that, you know, did that ridiculous meme on my broadcast. You know what I mean? I mean, seriously, it's stupid. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about my man, Herman Sugar Cane. I want to hear from you. What do you got to say about it? 609, what's up?
Hello?
Yeah, well, you take too long. 917, what's going on?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, what do you think about how do you think Obama would do on this? What are his plans?
You stupid idiots. You don't even know what you're saying. All right? Learn how to spoken before you call up and ask me a question there, jerk dick. 224, what's up? It's taking too long. These deaf mutes out here. What is this, a Helen Keller convention? 763, what's up? Everybody getting scared, huh? Yeah, let me tell you something right now. If I were you, I'd be afraid of me too, all right? If I were you, I'd be afraid of me too, for Christ's sake. I mean, let me tell you something right now. I'm sure everybody is in complete awe. In complete freaking awe at the manly dominance that I'm just throwing around this broadcast like I ain't shit. And every time that I go and answer a phone call, these people get in a shock. You know what I'm saying? They get in a shock. They're like, oh, my God, I don't know what to say. I mean, he's scaring me. I don't blame you, boy. I don't blame you. Anyway, once again, I want to remind everybody, please donate to the Herman Sugar Cane campaign, all right? And make sure that you let them know that Ghost sent you, all right? Make sure to let them know that, hey, I heard you from Ghost and I support you. You know, the true capitalist supports you, here's my humble contribution. Whether it's $1, $5, $10, any little bit helps. Remember, Barack Obama is going to buy himself the 2012 campaign with his $1 billion in campaign contribution accounts. Anyway, remember, Herman Cain for president, 2012, baby. Don't you ever forget it. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter. Did anybody hear this? PETA, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, that stupid, ridiculous organization, PETA has actually filed a lawsuit against SeaWorld. Can you believe this crap? And they're claiming in the lawsuit that SeaWorld is violating the 13th Amendment, which bans slavery, for all you idiots that don't know what the 13th Amendment is, and that PETA's arguing that in the 13th Amendment, it doesn't exactly say that the 13th Amendment of anti-slavery relates to exclusively human beings. All right? I kid you not, man. This is an actual ridiculous lawsuit that's being put forth by PETA, and they're claiming that the 13th Amendment, which bans slavery, doesn't necessarily exclusively name human beings as it relates to this amendment. So now PETA's suing SeaWorld for basically committing slavery on animals. You know? Can you believe this crap? They are actually going to sue SeaWorld for having animal slaves. Ah, Jesus Christ. I'm sick and tired of PETA. You know, I got a lot of PETA people who call me up and who email me. As a matter of fact, I got a whole bunch of emails from people claiming to be PETA after I told some kid that called me up to kick his dog or something. But let me tell you something, PETA. All right? Why don't you get a life, you stupid jerks? All right? I mean, you have all this money from all these so-called misguided, empathetic assholes who donate to your stupid nonprofit organization, only for you idiots to throw paint on people who have fur coats, only for you idiots to produce pornography. Yeah, PETA's producing pornography now. I don't know if you idiots know that. You know, you put these bimbos in the streets with their clothes off saying, save animals. And now you've got PETA out here suing SeaWorld because they claim the 13th Amendment, which bans slavery, actually pertains to animals too, because there's no language within the 13th Amendment exclusively meaning human beings as it relates to this amendment. So I want to hear from you. What do you got to say about it? 646-652-4869. What do you think about PETA? 832, what's up? What do you think about PETA?
Well, hello, what's up, Ghost?
Who's this?
You know who it is, Ghost.
Who is this?
Ash.
This is Asho? Were you sick or something? Did you get a bad bean and cheese or something? You sound like your goddamn nose is stuffed up. You all right there, asshole?
I'm hiding from my aunt because she's mad and she's about to come. Like.
Well, why is she mad at you, asshole?
Oh, no.
What the hell?
Why can't you ask?
Oh, Jesus. Asshole, are you all right?
Yes.
Are you having like some kind of a Mexican family squirmish happening over there? Sounds like some Mexican family drama.
No, it's because she caught me smoking weed, smoking a blunt.
Well, why in the hell are you smoking weed anyway there, Asho? You're too young to be participating in that type of stuff.
Because, I don't know, I like how it feels.
You like how it feels,
so
huh? Yeah, Jesus Christ. 8-year-old smoking weed, that's great. Look, Asho, I mean, what is your aunt doing? I mean, is she getting after you? I mean, I heard her screaming back there, heard her, yelling about, 4 or 5 different languages. I mean, what is she going to do? Is she going to give you a whipping? I mean, what the hell is she going to do?
She wants to put me in rehab.
Put you in rehab? What a waste of time. Are you? I mean, give me a break. Put you in rehab for some weed? Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ, asshole. I mean, look, you know what you need to do.
No, I mean, I'm not kidding you.
I mean, look, asshole, look, what you need to do is you need to tell this, is she one of them gordas? Is she a gordita?
Yeah, and she's white because, you know, I have a different dad, and I have different, like, I have a stepbrother, and he's
not
Mexican.
And your mother was hopping around, huh?
Exactly, yeah. She was with white people, and then but I come from a Mexican dad, and then she was with another white person, then she was with an African American, but I don't know. Whoa,
wait a minute. She looks African American. What, is your mom white or something? Or is your mom Mexicana?
Mexican, but she has gone with white people and black people and Mexicans, but she had a baby which was black, but he died because not enough food, you know. They didn't
Not
feed
enough
him.
food? Is that what you said?
Yeah, we didn't feed him.
Oh my God. I mean, are you okay, asshole? I mean, I'm starting to be a little concerned about you over there. Are you going to be all right?
Well, sometimes I cry. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is horrible. Can you put your aunt on the phone? Can we talk to her? Or do you think she'll give you, a couple of smacks or something? She's not in a very good mood.
Well, I'm hiding under my bed right now, and yeah. Hold up, let me see.
This is horrible.
No. Nope.
Oh my God. All right, we're gonna have to let you go, asshole. I'm sorry. I mean, I can't hear any more of this stuff. This is horrible. I mean, but do you hear this? This is an actual Hispandex family. Did y'all hear this? I feel bad for this kid now, old asshole. I mean, this is just horrible. Did you hear, his mom, she banged a white guy, she banged a black guy. I mean, this is what I'm telling you. This is what's happening out here with modern-day females out here. They're letting their kids either be dumped off in front of some violent video game or a goddamn boob tube or a freaking illegal alien child care provider while they're out there at happy hour at Applebee's or TGI Fridays looking to get the horizontal mambo from some goddamn ethnic minority, for Christ's sake. I mean, I feel bad for asshole, for Christ's sake, man. Jesus Christ, I feel bad for this kid. All right? I mean, at first he was getting on my freaking nerves, but I mean, do you hear this poor bastard? Jesus Christ. I feel like donating to the Poor Mexican Kid Foundation, for Christ's sake. Anyway, that's enough. Asshole, I hope everything's going to be okay with you. You're lucky that you're not in my state, because if you were in my state, I'd drive down to wherever the hell you're at and literally get my pimp hand strong on your mother. You understand? I would make your mother's face beat up my hands, because this broad, living life in this fashion and bringing in children that are going to just, grow up with these warped perceptions, I mean, it's just no excuse for it. There's no excuse. So, keep your head up there, asshole. Anyway, I'm sorry, folks. We were supposed to be talking about how PETA files a lawsuit against SeaWorld for keeping animals in slavery. They're actually challenging the 13th Amendment. But then we got we got a little call from asshole over here, and I feel bad for this kid. He's got himself an old vieja of a mother over here who doesn't give two rat's asses about him. I mean, this poor kid. Anyway, let me move on, for Christ's sake. And nobody really cares about PETA. All I got to say, though, is, PETA, you're a bunch of crap. You're hypocrites. You're losers. And let me tell you something. Anybody who donates to your ridiculous nonprofit organization should be slapped in the face. And that's all there is to it. Anyway, let me continue going, for Christ's sake, because I don't want to talk about PETA. They don't deserve the airtime, all right? They're making pornography, for Christ's sake. They're making PETA porn. Can you believe this crap? PETA porn, so they can raise money, so they can continue funding their ridiculous nonprofit endeavor, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's continue going. I want to talk a little bit about Gaddafi's son, Saif al-Islam Gaddafi. Saif al-Islam Gaddafi is actually alive. He's out there in Syria. He came out public here, was it yesterday? He was on the TV, and he's basically negotiating a surrender because he saw what happened to his pappy. Old Muammar Gaddafi went out like an unadulterated bitch. I mean, that was just ridiculous. I mean, can you believe that? You run a country for goddamn 42 years, and then you go out, please don't kill me, don't kill me, don't shut up! Are you kidding me? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if I was Gaddafi, I wouldn't have been taken out alive, for Christ's sake. But Gaddafi thought that he, could get captured. He thought that he could go the whole international criminal court situation. But instead, they gave him an anal raping with an AK-47. I don't know if y'all know about that. I mean, they literally, put this ridiculous dictator into some torturous activities, to say the least. But now his son, the guy that was out there in February, actually blogged about this idiot when he came out, waving his finger in the faces of everybody saying, we'll fight to the death. We'll fight to the death. Apparently, he doesn't want to fight to the death anymore. He's actually negotiating and brokering a deal that'll send him and top commanders of Muammar Gaddafi's army to the International Criminal Court and avoid being captured by the Libyan rebels. Now, if you want my personal opinion, Saif, you're a little bitch yourself. Saif, Saif al-Islam actually is one of these characters within the Libyan political system that's actually looked highly upon. I mean, he could actually, if he had the balls, he could actually provide a counter-revolution type of faction from exile, whether it be in exile in Syria, Niger, or any of the other surrounding countries, and be able to actually overtake his country back. But of course, this man over here is a little scared right there, a little scared, and he's trying to broker a deal that's going to put him in the International Criminal Court. He's going to let the International Criminal Court seal his fate, as opposed to allowing the Libyan rebels in Mahmoud getting a hold of his ass. Anyway, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Gaddafi's son, Saif al-Islam Gaddafi, trying to broker a deal that will bring him to the International Criminal Court? What do you got to say about it? 646-652-4869 is the number to call. Area code 443, what's up? What do you think about it?
Yeah, Ghost, you're not a racist. You're a capitalist, and a shout-out to Engineer.
Hey, man, thanks a lot, man. I'm glad that you finally realized that, hey, I'm not a damn racist. I'm a capitalist, baby. And not to mention, hey, Engineer, they gave you a shout-out, man. He gets excited every time he gets a shout-out, so, he appreciates it. Anyway, we're talking a little bit about Muammar Gaddafi's son. He's trying to broker a deal that's going to put him in the arms of the International Criminal Court. I want to hear what you got to say about it. We got 973 on the horn. What's up?
Hey there, Ghost.
How's it going?
Pretty well. I'm just wondering, how many black people do you lynch on your cotton plantation a day?
You stupid broad. All right. I bet you're a fat chick, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
I mean, I know you're a fat chick. Are you kidding me? I mean, at least, a chick that's half-ass doable would have somewhat personality that she would have ripped off from the groups of people that she hung around. You, on the other hand, sound like some fatty who's getting her personality cues from goddamn ridiculous daytime television. I mean, I can tell from the way you're spoken. You understand? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. I just want my lesbian lover Tash to know that I love her deeply. Okay?
I could have known you were diving on some muffs, for Christ's sake, I could have just told you that by just listening to the lard that's stuck in your voice pipe. Huh? Jesus Christ, get this disgusting, despicable, muff-diving piece of trash. I got it! I bet you, if anybody gives this broad a hug, her whole head smells like some sick-ass salmon. And you know why, too. Anyway, 937, what's up? You're on the horn.
Yeah, I think he's just a big candy ass.
Who?
Gaddafi's son.
You think he's a candy ass? I mean, he should go out fighting, right? He should go out and organize a contra-revolution and go out there and try to overtake these rebels, right?
Yeah, he's just making his dad and then just look like a bunch of Rudy Poos. I mean, what the hell's going on here?
I mean, Rudy Poo is an understatement. Are you kidding me? I mean, you rule the goddamn country for 42 years and you go out like a bitch, Gaddafi? An unadulterated bitch? Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's move on to another subject matter. We're running out of time here. Once again, for all the folks that don't know, Gaddafi's son, Saif al-Islam Gaddafi, is trying to broker a deal with the International Criminal Court because he sure as hell doesn't want to get into the hands of the Libyan rebels and of Mahmoud, for Christ's sake. I mean, Jesus Christ. All right, but we're running out of time here. We're going to go ahead and move on to another subject matter. Another 17 dead in Syria, folks, as Bashar al-Assad's army continues its butchery. That's right, folks. I mean, this is well over 3,000 people dead since the protests in Syria in February. And it wasn't until this past August that the UN finally decided to say something about it. It wasn't until this August that the United States finally started to say something about it. But as it comes to Libya, though, Barack Obama helped Libya, even though the Libyan rebel faction, according to our own United States State Department, has links with Al-Qaeda. We just allowed Bashar al-Assad and his disgusting, despicable army to butcher, slaughter his own people. And it's disgraceful. That's what it is. It's utterly disgraceful. Once again, another 17 dead in Syria as Bashar al-Assad's army continues its butchery. And by God, folks, we are already in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire! And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. Do you understand? I mean, we got all kinds of little buttons underneath the player there. You see that little player? Got all kinds of buttons, a little Facebook like buttons. We got tweet this button, share this buttons. Use and abuse those buttons, baby. All right? It's just a freaking click. You piece of crap. Anyway, I hate to even ask the engineer, but because, I mean, we've been having bad experiences by doing this. But are there any shout-outs to be given, engineer? All right, we got a couple of shout-outs to be given out here according to the engineer. And, of course, if you want a shout-out right here, right now on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, all you have to do is retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account, and the Twitter account is Ghost Politics. All one word, no underscores, folks. All right? Ghost Politics. All you got to do is retweet the first tweet, baby. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got here. We've got Trixie and Fuego. All right, whatever the hell that means. 2 cars, 1 girl. Who the hell else we got? We got Plagues for Texas. Shove it up your ass, you idiot. We got Darian Cutler. We got Amy Wineseller. We've got, I'm not going to say those disgusting, despicable names, for Christ's sake. Come on! I mean, you people need to start learning how to have a soul out here. I mean, it's just, this is horrible. I just don't understand how you people could sleep at night, like making up some of these names, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. We got Poop Tickler's cat up in the house. We got Poop Nukem. We got Tenacious Carrot. We got Meredith V 2012. Look, that's enough with the Meredith V stuff, all right? Enough, all right? She's old now, all right? She's haggard. I mean, you could literally see the map of the Rocky Mountains on this poor woman's face, for Christ's sake. Enough of Meredith Vieira. Jesus Christ. Who else do we got going on over here? We got Peter Popper. We got British Brian in the house. We've got, I'm not going to say that, you disgusting, despicable. Oh, here we go again. Autistics for Ghosts. Autistics for Ghosts in the house, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's who I want. A bunch of our autistic people, huh? A bunch of people that can't communicate, even though, you know, you've got to communicate to survive. Anyway, let's continue going. Who else do we have? We got some idiot named Pony Assmaster. We got Lunar Witch. We've got, who else we got? We got Give Me Back My EBT. We've got, stupid, dumb, rumbling turkey assholes. We got Poop Fondue. We've got the Whore Master in the house. What's going on to the Whore Master? Who the hell else do we got over here? Like I said, if you want a shout out, go ahead and retweet the first tweet. We got Johnny O Ghost. Just shove it up your ass, all right? You idiots that make those freaking remixes, for Christ's sake. Shove it up your clogged up pooper, man. I mean, why don't you make something positive? Why don't you make something pro-capitalist? Why don't you make something pro-true capitalist radio, for Christ's sake, instead of these stupid dumbass remixes? How about that, huh? How about making some capitalist propaganda? How about that? Capitalist propaganda. Instead of making these freaking remixes about me, you milky lickers. All right, that's enough. I'm not going to say any more Twitter shout-outs. You people are idiots. You people are, making a jag-off out of me, and you don't deserve it. None of you. Anyway, once again, we were talking about how 17 dead in Syria as Bashar al-Assad's army continues its butchery. But let me go on. Egypt, let's talk a little bit about Egypt, right? The revolution that Occupy Wall Street is supposedly basing their ridiculous uprising on. I mean, they're using this as a template. Well, on top of, Egypt going into disorder, because it's going into disorder as we speak, folks. I mean, there's all kinds of religious tensions between the Coptics and the Muslims. You've got the general Egyptian populace not necessarily looking too highly upon the rule put forth by the military out there in Egypt, for Christ's sake. So you got a bunch of wild Yehudis, once again, going out there plundering and pillaging out there in Egypt because,
it didn't go the way we wanted to.
No kidding, huh? No kidding that the Egyptian revolution didn't go the way it wanted. I mean, no joke. I said it when it was happening. And you can look back in the archive around January, February. Look back, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. I was saying that this was going to end up being a disaster. I was saying that there is no intellectual foundation for the Egyptian revolution, and as a result, we're going to see this turn into a major problem. And as a result, what's happening out there? It's turning into a major goddamn problem. All right? You know it, and I know it, boy. Now, let me tell you something. Whale Ghanem, if you're listening to me, you've got blood on your hands, you stupid sack of crap. All right? You got blood on your hands. But is anybody bringing this guy to justice? No. Is anybody putting Whale Ghanem in jail? No. Anybody who does what Whale Ghanem did would be thrown in jail for treason. You know? That's all there is to it. So once again, the Egyptian Yehudis not happy. They're thinking about causing another revolution to take over the first revolution that they caused. I mean, do you understand how stupid this is? It's stupid. It's uncivil. When you have a revolution with no intellectual foundation, this is the type of chaotic situation that you have. I mean, it's that simple, stupid. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter. The Taliban commanders are saying that Pakistan intelligence is helping them. That's right. There was a video, that was somehow confiscated by the United States military, basically outlining to whoever the hell this video was intended to, and it was undated, mind you. And it was basically stating how the Taliban is being aided and abetted by Pakistan intelligence. You know, and this is what I'm saying, folks. There's a powder keg happening in Pakistan. And even though the Pakistan intelligence is trying to play both sides of the fence, the only reason they're playing both sides of the fence is because that's the only way they're able to sustain power. I mean, we've been talking about all the suicide bombings, all the attacks that are happening in Karachi and all the other cities in Pakistan, in Lahore, and all those other Pakistani cities. And the reason that they're happening is because the Taliban and those that are sympathetic to the Taliban actually want to utilize these terrorist acts to destabilize the country in hopes of taking over the authority. And this is what's really scary about this whole Pakistan situation, because if Pakistan and its government falls, you know as well as I that the Taliban and Islamic extremists are going to take over this country, which is a very precarious situation because Pakistan is a nuclear power. I mean, Pakistan is a nuclear power, for Christ's sake. It's ridiculous. So, if Pakistan falls to the Islamic extremists, you know as well as I that not only is the nuclear weapon that was developed by A.Q. Khan out there in Pakistan going right to India, because remember, Pakistan has had a couple of wars with India that they lost, all right? But on top of which, I wouldn't be surprised if other nuclear weapons weren't going to go out to surrounding adversaries of the Taliban. So this is a very serious situation out here in Pakistan, and this little tape that the military has gotten that's basically stating that the Taliban is being aided and abetted by the Pakistan ISI and Pakistan military intelligence is pretty much unbelievable. It's disgusting, you know, because you have to remember that we gave Pakistan, I don't know how many tens of millions of dollars to supposedly fight the war on terror. Do y'all remember this crap? We gave these idiots tens of millions, hundreds of millions of dollars so that they can fight the war on terror. And it looks to me that those hundreds of millions of dollars went to just help the infrastructure of the Taliban in Pakistan get that much more stronger. And it makes me sick. I can't believe that this is happening, you know? And this is why I keep reporting on Pakistan. Everybody should keep their eye on Pakistan, because if it ever falls to the Islamic extremists, we're in some big trouble. I mean, it's World War III, I think, because these Jihadis out there in Pakistan, these Taliban pricks, they have no fear in killing themselves to prove a point for Wallah Akbar. So that's all I'm saying. All right, we need to keep our eye on this Pakistani situation. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the news. Let me go ahead and get to the last stuff. The last three stories I usually make kind of irrelevant to any of the capitalist or political subject matters that we talk about. But one thing I do want to talk about here is the FBI announcing that street gangs, American street gangs, have infiltrated every branch of the military, according to an FBI report on its gang assessment. Can you believe this crap? Street gangs in America have infiltrated every single branch of the American military. Now, I'm asking myself, why is this a bad thing? I mean, why is this story being put out as if it's a negative thing, for Christ's sake? I mean, shouldn't that be what we want out there fighting wars? Are like street soldiers and people that, aren't afraid to die, that are straight gangster. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That'll straight go into a firefight because they got the balls. You know, I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, is there something really wrong that there are a lot of street gangsters in the military-industrial complex? I don't see that there's anything wrong with that. As a matter of fact, I want some crazy-ass gangster with a goddamn tattoo on his neck saying, "cut here," going out there in war and killing whoever the hell the enemy is, for Christ's sake. I mean, you got the FBI putting out this gang assessment saying that,
oh, yes, street gangs have infiltrated every branch of the government,
like it's a goddamn bad thing, Like it's a goddamn bad thing. I don't see it as a bad thing. As a matter of fact, if you're down with any goddamn street gang and, you know, they ain't making you money, because let's be honest, I mean, most street gangs, they're fighting over ridiculous neighborhoods that they don't even own, or they're fighting over ridiculous colors of a goddamn bandana, all right? Once that gets old and you still want to kick some ass, you know, you want to shoot people and not get, you know, put in jail for it, well, why in the hell not allow these gangsters to go into the military and kick some goddamn ass? I don't see anything wrong with it. The FBI needs to stop being a bunch of pussy-whipped jerks, all right? Who cares if the whole goddamn military-industrial complex is a bunch of gangsters? I mean, we just lifted the don't ask, don't tell policy, all right? We just lifted the don't ask, don't tell policy. So, I mean, the last thing that I want to hear is that,
oh, well, our Army now can perform some of the greatest show tunes on the face of the planet. They can perform Annie, Get Your Gun with your combat boots. They can perform Yentl with fatigues. I mean, are you kidding me here? So who the hell cares? All right, who the hell cares if street gangs are taking control of the goddamn military-industrial complex? I know, as well as everybody else out there, the leader of the 18th Street gang is not going to take control of the military-industrial complex, all right? All right, La Primera, or what are some of these gangs out here? I don't even know these freaking gangs out here. All these goddamn street gangs, you're not going to see them being the general of the military. These people are just soldiers, all right? They're just soldiers. And I'm glad to see that we got some kick-ass soldiers ready to go out there, kick-ass, take names, and they're not going to be afraid of anything. So FBI, I mean, you know, Jesus Christ, why don't you catch real terrorists, please, instead of sitting out here trying to say that, oh, gangs have infiltrated every branch of the military. Who cares, all right? Who in the hell cares? As a matter of fact, do any of you care? Let me ask you, do any of you people care? Let's take some calls and see if you care. Hey, 763, do you care?
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost. I was wondering, why are you so racist?
I don't really care what you were wondering. I'm asking you a question there, fruit bowl. Do you care? All right, 703, do you care? Stupid vibrator, for Christ's sake. 609, do you care?
I honestly care. It's because since I'm young, I need to know about the future, you know.
Yeah, he cares. That's good for at least you care. 360, do you care?
Hey, dude, it's my
Obviously he doesn't care. 716, do you care?
Actually, yes. No, I don't.
Now, did everybody hear this stupid, absent-minded, mumbling, stumbling idiot? This is the majority of the youth of America. Did you hear him?
No.
This is what it is right here, folks. Do you think that we're going to somehow progress when we've got these stupid little dumbfounded, don't-know-how-to-spoken jerk dicks that are supposed to lead us into the future? I mean, hey, 716, give us another sentence fragment. Go ahead.
Dinner.
See, he doesn't even know what to say. Do you understand what I'm talking about? And it's because he was raised by his mammy. If there was any fatherly influence in that household, he wouldn't be talking as fruity and as femmy and as ridiculous as he's talking now. If there was a father in that household, he would be saying something with authority. But instead, he was raised by his mammy, and mammy probably brought him around the girls, you know, when they went out for dinner. And,
oh, look, I got to take my son out with the girls.
And this is how this idiot has learned how to communicate, just like his stupid, dirty dish rag whore of a mother, you know? Jesus Christ. Anyway, once again, we were talking about how the FBI is announcing that street gangs have infiltrated every branch of the military, but you know what? I really don't care, all right? We need tough bastards out there in the military to kick ass and take names, all right? And that's all there is to it. It's bad enough that we have this ban on don't ask, don't tell. Now that we have, assholes who watch Barbra Streisand in the military, we need more gangsters in the military, for Christ's sake. We need badasses. Anyway, let me take a sip of this goddamn drink here. Good stuff. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter, for Christ's sake. I want to talk a little bit about this NYC, this New York City art performer, decided to give birth in an art gallery as a showing of realistic art. Can you believe this crap? I'm not joking. Some bimbo that decided that she is an art performer decided to give birth in an art gallery, I don't know, as some sort of artistic expression of life itself. I mean, can you believe this crap? I mean, I don't know if y'all saw what the art gallery was set up as, but it was set up like your traditional art gallery, a bunch of white walls, a bunch of art on the walls, and then there was this, like, baby tub right in the middle, like, these inflatable baby tubs. And this bimbo, 9 months pregnant, belly out, at least 3 feet in front of her, actually takes a squat, all right, takes a squat on this goddamn little baby tub and shits this kid out in front of everybody while everybody's admiring, having goddamn champagne or doing whatever. I kid you not. I kid you not. This is art in New York City. I mean, is this the 99% that Occupy Wall Street is, saying out here? I mean, I don't get it. How is a woman who's claiming to be an art performer, all right, squatting down in a baby inflatable pool in the middle of a goddamn art gallery, shitting out a goddamn kid? I mean, I would not have wanted to be there, but just imagine. Just imagine, if you will, all right? Here's this broad. She's squatting down on this goddamn baby tub. Her water breaks, right? I mean, Jesus Christ, you don't even want to know about that. Her water breaks, for Christ's sake. Everybody's witnessing this, all right? And then as the baby starts crowning, for Christ's sake, I mean, what is everybody, cheersing, for Christ's sake? Is everybody going, hey, cheers? I mean, is everybody taking a shot? I mean, is everybody taking pictures? I don't get how this is true art, for Christ's sake. All right? I mean, just imagine, the baby's crowning. There's placenta everywhere, for Christ's sake. I mean, you got biomatter squirting at all the audience gallery, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's disgusting. It's gross, man. But you've got people out here trying to claim that,
this is art. This is art, baby. Yeah.
What I'd like to know, if any tax dollars are being utilized to keep this goddamn art gallery funded. That's what I'd like to know. That's what I'd like to know, all right? That's what I want to know, for Christ's sake. And people want to know, well, give us the link, Ghost. Give us the link, you sick perverts. You sick-ass perverts. Look at you. You idiots want to watch it, don't you? Look at these sick idiots in the chat room. Look at them flapping their fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard. They want to see it. They want to see this artistic expression of some woman shitting out a kid, for Christ's sake. It's disgusting, man. You people are sick, twisted jerk dicks. All right? Look, Google it yourself, you sick, twisted assholes. All right? I'm not going to sit over here and give you a link to that crap. You people are sick. So what, you can fap to this crap? Huh? So you can begin fapping to this crap, you disgusting pieces of trash? Jesus Christ. I mean, it's just horrible. You know what I'm saying? It is just disgusting. And, what does the art gallery do with all that afterbirth? That's another thing. I mean, what do they put it on a freaking... They put it on a freaking palette, and put it on paintbrushes and put it on a goddamn canvas? I mean, give me a break! Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter. All right, this is the last subject matter of the day. I want to talk a little bit about Party Girl Barbie. Did anybody hear about this? I was unaware that Party Girl Barbie was an actual product, but apparently it is. Apparently it is, for Christ's sake. Party Girl Barbie that's got a dragon tattoo across her shoulders and neck. All right? I kid you not. She's got pink hair. All right? Yeah, she's got pink hair. She's dressed in, like, party garb out here. We've got goddamn Party Girl Barbie out here, huh? I mean, we're living in such a great society when you've got Mattel manufacturing Barbies that got tattoos on the shoulders extending into the neck and tits, for Christ's sake, all right? I mean, seriously, you know that we're in a sick-ass society when we're marketing this to young children, all right? Pink-haired Barbie with tattoos. I mean, this is just disgusting. And then we wonder why these females are going out on these slut walks, you know? Yeah, for you idiots that are unaware, women are actually getting together and actually protesting in cities across the country, demanding, and I repeat, they are demanding to be called sluts. Yeah. I mean, Google it up for yourself if you don't believe me. I mean, these bitches are going out at these slut walks, dressing in clothing where you can see their ass cheeks hanging out of their shorts and their goddamn chi-chis hanging out of their goddamn tank tops, for Christ's sake. And they're out there at these protests saying, I'm a slut. I'm a slut. I'm not joking. And you wonder why they get this disgusting, despicable mentality? Huh? Then you wonder why they get this disgusting, despicable mentality. Here it is, right here. Party girl Barbie. Yeah? Party girl Barbie is what we've got going on over here, for Christ's sake. I mean, is this the society that we're living in? Is this what we're going to have to just put up with, for Christ's sake? And people are like, give us a link to it. Why don't you just Google slut walks? All right? I mean, it started in Canada. Then it moved to Boston. I mean, it was even down here in Austin, Texas, for Christ's sake. I mean, we've had slut walks all across the country. They even had a slut walk in London. It's ridiculous, man. Anyway, I want to hear what you have to say about it. What do you think about 646-652-4869? What do you think about Party Girl Barbie? You going to buy that for your kid? 917, what's up? What do you think about Party Girl Barbie?
Don't you die on us!
Yeah, we don't want to hear it. 339, what's up?
Well, I would buy the Barbie for my kid, but I'd rather buy it for myself so I could put it up my butthole.
Yeah, I'm sure you would there, you sick, disgusting piece of trash. And I hope you get cancer of the anus. 989, what's up? Yeah, you're taking too long. 443, what's going on? I mean, why do you idiots call up here and not say anything, you know? I mean, you get the nuts to grab the phone and give me a call, but you don't have the balls to say what you have to say. And I don't blame you for being afraid. I don't blame you, boy. I don't blame you. 956, what's up? What do you think about Party Girl Barbie?
Hello?
Yeah.
I actually think it's very disgusting and a very, very bad thing for little girls for growing up adults. Man.
Yeah, that's great. Very proud of you. 410, what do you think about Party Girl Barbie?
I think it's pretty stupid, and I always have nightmares.
Man, you sounds like you're having a breathing problem, too. Why don't you put the freaking fork down for about 5 minutes, fatty? 917, what do you think about Party Girl Barbie?
All American become sissy.
I can't even understand you. Learn how to spoken, all right there? 405, what's up? What do you think about Party Girl Barbie?
Fuck capitalism, bitch.
And that's it?
Yeah, pretty much.
How can you sit here and say that when you have no personality? I mean, you know, what's your alternative to capital? You're going to hang up for Call that son of a bitch back, engineer. Do you understand that? Call him back. Call that son of a bitch back. I just hate people that do that. You know, they just call up and say one thing, and they're like, yeah, I did it. I accomplished something. Stupid asshole. Answer the phone.
Hey, capitalist bitch.
Hey, now, what were you saying again? I mean, why don't you explain your version of what the perfect society would be, Mr. No Personality having jerk dick?
Well, first off, capitalism is a dumbass piece of shit, so fuck that. And then fuck you,
great explanation. Great explanation.
And Hitler reborn.
Hey, great explanation. Why don't I just give your phone number out to everybody so you can have a conversation with them about it? How about that? Don't hang up. Call him back, engineer. He's hanging up. He's hanging up out here.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 405248006.
Oh! Whoa!
For your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hurry up, bitch. Hey, look, what happened? You got a little scared there. You got a little scared. Now you don't want to answer your phone? Come on, boy. You're sitting over here saying, yeah, capitalism is not that stupid. I'm sitting over here trying to say, hey, why don't you provide your explanation of your alternative? And you've got nothing, all right? You've got nothing. You're a stupid, no personality having jerk dick. And to be honest with you, I hate people like you. I hate people like you because you people are the contributing problem of what these people are protesting for in Occupy Wall Street. So we're going to hang up and call you back, and you better answer, all right? Hang him up, engineer. Let's call him back. Call his ass back. Stupid idiot.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 40524800681.
Oh, man. You should have changed your message. You should have changed the message. I'm sorry. Good God. Anyway. Once again, we were supposed to be talking about Barbie, Party Girl Barbie up in here. Unfortunately, we got sidetracked by a milky liquor up in here. So let's go ahead and take a couple more calls and see what people have to say about Party Girl Barbie. 708, what do you think about it? I'm putting a couple of fingers in my... Shut up, you idiot. All right, 646, what's up? What do you think about it? Can't even understand you. 818, what do you think about Party Girl Barbie?
Ghost, you hang up on me again.
I don't care. I'll hang up on you again, you stupid moron. 713, what's up?
But there's actually a pregnant Barbie out there.
What? There's a pregnant Barbie?
Yeah, look it up on YouTube. I saw a video about it earlier.
Oh, my God. I mean, Party Girl Barbie, pregnant Barbie, for Christ's sake. I mean, I can't wait till they print out the goddamn EBT cards for the damn Barbies. I can't wait till they have the welfare center house for the Barbie. I mean, it's disgusting, man. And you know what's sad is that if they're selling pregnant Barbie by herself, that means that she got pregnant hopping from penis to penis to penis, huh? I mean, because Ken wasn't giving it to her because, Ken doesn't have a penis. So, she was getting it from somewhere, huh? Maybe G.I. Joe, huh? A little bit of Transformer, a little bit of Fat Albert. She got jungle fever. She got jungle fever. Anyway, that's about enough. I've had about enough talking about this. I shouldn't even really be here. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's Wednesday, all right? It's Wednesday on 6th Street. You know what that means? Dollar you call it, baby, just like Tuesday. Dollar you call it. Anything on 6th Street is pretty much $1, $1.50. It's Milla time, baby. It's Milla time. That's what it is. So without any further ado, I'm thinking about getting off, but before I get off the broadcast, let's go ahead and do some goddamn radio graffiti. How about that? How about we do a little bit of radio goddamn graffiti? And this is the time of the broadcast when you, the listener, can actually partake in the broadcast, all right? All you got to do is call 646-652-4869, and as soon as I call your area code or your name, you have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that you have to say that's on your mind right here on the broadcast, all right? So when I call your damn area code or your name, don't be a Helen Keller deaf mute. Be ready to say whatever it is that's on your mind because, we ain't got the time to be listening to you mumbling, stumbling like a little jerk, all right? So let's go ahead and start it now. 215 Radio Graffiti.
Every day
Texas Troll, Radio Graffiti.
That is what you say. I'm a stupid Cajun. Don't know my name. I'm a stupid Cajun.
God damn it! A Dave Matthews remix, for Christ's sake! A goddamn dick! Damn, I hate Dave Matthews! I hate him! I freaking hate Dave Matthews! And you idiots made a remix of me with that idiot? I hate that guy! Enough of the goddamn remix! Damn it! God damn it! God damn it, you all to hell! Damn it! Jesus Christ, just... Jesus. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn... freaking mic, for Christ's sake. Listen here, you splicing scumbags! I am taking the necessary steps to make sure that I get punitive damages out of here! Cease and desist those goddamn ridiculous freaking splices. Cease and desist those goddamn YouTube videos. Cease and desist those goddamn remixes if you know what's good for you, boy. If you know what's goddamn good for you, boy. I'm telling you this. I shouldn't even be here giving you idiots my presence. So don't take it for granted there, jerk dicks. 718, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I love your show, man. Keep laughing your way to the bank.
Hey, man, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. 347, Radio Graffiti.
Mom, calm down. But, Mom, I already told him. To
suck my dick! Suck my dick!
Stupid idiot. Hey, bro of yours, Radio Graffiti. Too late. Discard Skype, Radio Graffiti. First and foremost, I like raping retarded people. Stupid piece of trash. Get him off, for Christ's sake. I never said that. You splicing piece of crap. I never said that. And by the way, I'm getting a private message from the person from area code 405 saying he's going to sue me. So everybody give him a call and tell him how much you appreciate his ridiculous, no personality having ass. 865 Radio Graffiti.
Yeah, this party girl Barbie, can I fuck it?
Yeah, you disgusting, sick, twisted piece of crap. 732 Radio Graffiti. Just going to sit there and play the Peter Popper, huh? 717 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost.
How's it going?
I wanted to know if your son was still down for Thursday night for a little...
I don't think so, you stupid fruit bowl. 215, Radio Graffiti. Sick son of a bitch. I never said that, you splicing piece of crap. 781, Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, have you ever played a Vuvuzela over a straw?
We can't even understand what the hell you just said. 717, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, how's your son up for my cock?
Oh, my God, what a sick son of a bitch. We got 516, Radio Graffiti.
Rest in peace, Gaddafi. You'll be missed.
What?
Rest in peace, Gaddafi. You will be missed for the Libyans.
Shut up, you stupid moron. Why don't you say it a little bit more clear? When I call your number, say it more clearly. You understand that? Say it clearly. 609, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, I have a question about Herman Cain.
Well, it's Radio Graffiti time there, boy. 714, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck you, Lone Star Beer.
Shove that song up your ass. 716, Radio Graffiti.
Vega and Akuma are the best Street Fighter characters.
What?
Vega and Akuma are the best Street Fighter
I can't even understand what the hell you're saying. 270 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, Capitalist Army signed up today, brother. Support the movement. Herman Cain, 2012.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What's going on to all the people that are a part of the Capitalist Army? And much props to my man, Herman Sugar Cain, baby. Woo! Herman Cain for president, all right? That's all I got to say. Who else we got? 502 Radio Graffiti. You can't even understand you. Senor Klopp, Radio Graffiti.
I love it.
That's a stupid splice. You know, get a little better at it. 712 Radio Graffiti.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. 508, what's up, Radio Goddamn Graffiti?
Second harvest.
We cannot understand you. Get a better freaking phone! 610 Radio Graffiti.
Oh, Ghost. Oh, Ghost. I just want to fuck you.
You sick son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get a bad meat in the can. 513 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, how you doing, dog? Got your EBT card yet?
Shove your EBT card up your clogged up pooper, you stupid waste of mooch and crap. 443 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, keep on the show, Ghost.
Hey, man, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. 561 Radio Graffiti. Get a better phone! 989 Radio Graffiti. There's another Helen Keller deaf mute. 509 Radio Graffiti.
Party Girl Barbie's the hottest thing since the Texas.
Now shut up. 630 Radio Graffiti.
Haters gonna hate, pony's gonna pone, just gonna be a hand bone.
Jesus Christ, did you wait all day to say that ridiculous attempt at a limerick? 917 Radio Graffiti.
Suck my dick, ho.
Shut up, all right. 908 Radio Graffiti.
Mr. Ghost, your heart's an empty asshole.
Enough of the Christmas crap, all right? Enough of the Christmas crap, and I'm not the freaking Grinch, all right? But you idiots are making me into the Grinch. I'm telling you that right now. You people are pissing me off with this crap. Area code 425 Radio Graffiti. There's Horny the Clown. What's going on, Horny the Clown? 708 Radio Graffiti. Goddamn stupid remixes, for Christ's sake. God damn it, screw you guys! 313 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, you can dance if you want to, but you're a fruity ass bastard that takes in the ass and always in the ass, you fruit bowl glory hole server.
I mean, you know, Jesus Christ with these freaking remixes, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I try, and I freaking... Damn it. I'm sick of doing this show. If you people are going to make a jackass out of me, I'm sick of it. I deserve more respect. I deserve more respect, for Christ's sake. I mean, I'm a capitalist. Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, I'm jaded, man. I mean, I'm depressed. I'm sick and tired of being subjected to this agitation, for Christ's sake. I'm sick of it. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn... Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic. I'm sick of this crap. You understand that? I don't need to be taking this crap. Let me tell you something right now, you stupid scumbags. If you piss me off any more than I'm already pissed off now, I'm going to end the broadcast, and I'm going to 6th Street, baby. You understand that? I don't have to grace my presence on this show, all right? I don't have to do this broadcast. Stupid assholes. 510 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, can I get the brownie in your butthole, please? Ooh.
Sick son of a bitch. 337 Radio Graffiti.
Oh, yeah, for all the brownies out there, fuck you, Ghost.
Are you a man or a woman?
I'm a fucking man, you dick sucker.
Oh, my God. How old are you?
I'm 14, man. Fuck you.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You're 14 and you still have the voice of a 7-year-old kid?
I don't give a fuck what you think about.
Well, I'm just saying, you have no father in the household, right?
Yeah, my parents are divorced. So what?
I mean, is everybody seeing a correlation here? Is everybody here seeing a correlation that every time you hear some over-feminized, fruity bastard that there is no fatherly influence in the household, for Christ's sake? Does everybody hear that? I mean, let me tell you something. I started getting my deep voice when I was 12 years old. You understand? You want to know why? Because I had a daddy. You understand? My dad spent some time with me. You understand? We used to throw the football in the backyard, for Christ's sake. You understand? We used to throw baseball. You know, I mean, we used to do things like that. This young, disgusting, over-feminized piece of trash, the only thing he gets to do is go out with the girls.
Oh, I'm going to go out with the girls and my mommy. We're going to go out to, some ridiculous restaurant. And we're going to chat about all the different schlongs that we've been exposed to all our lives.
Give me a break. All right? Give me a goddamn break. Jesus Christ. As a matter of fact, let me give this idiot a call back at 405, for Christ's sake. Let's give him a call back, see what he's doing.
How are you doing, Hitler?
Hey, what's your excuse?
I don't know. I just felt like calling you Hitler again. I mean, it seems fitting for you.
All right, now, you sat here and called me, the N-word, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so everybody who's black who's listening to me can basically, reverse look up your number because it was your stupid answer machine that said your number. They can reverse look your number and find you and basically give you a piece of your mind, or their mind, I should say.
They can if they want to come find me. I mean, I don't really care.
Oh, yeah, right. You are some stupid pussy whip little bastard. If somebody showed up at your doorstep wanting to whoop your ass, you'd be in back of your mommy's boobie faster than you can say, I'm sorry! Huh?
Lick my ass, lick my ass, lick my ass.
Who cares? Everybody in the internet has your number now anyway. Somebody send some pizzas to this idiot, all right? Jesus Christ, somebody do something. Seriously. Jesus Christ. Anyway, who else have we got going on over here? We've got area code 860. What's up? Radio Graffiti. Your violence sucks. All right, pal? Another wizard, Radio Graffiti. Okay, 619, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost man, I love your show, but I heard that you like ponies because you're a faggot.
You stupid, dumb idiot. I don't like any ponies. I know that you idiots want to sit here and antagonize me with that nonsense. Hey, I think anybody who is going to acknowledge talking horses that were meant for 8-year-old girls should get, severely beaten with an Acme brick as far as I'm concerned. But I'm just figuratively speaking, of course. 917, Radio Graffiti.
The Muslim people don't understand.
Hey, we don't understand what you're talking about. Learn not to speak in English. Cosmo Brockington, Radio Graffiti. Hall and Oates now? Hall and Oates. Hall and Oates, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. 818, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ.
Ghost, come on. Keep on hanging up on me, man. I just want to have...
I'll hang up on you again. 661 Radio Graffiti.
SurgeRadio.org.
Who gives a shit about SurgeRadio.org? I take a crap on SurgeRadio.org, all right? Stop trying to get listeners through my show, all right? You actually have to have talent to actually keep people coming back to your broadcast, all right? I know there's a lot of people out here that try to, do the same thing I'm doing because I'm in the fad out here on the internets, they're out there trying to conduct a broadcast. Don't you idiots understand that you got to be entertaining? All right? You got to have some kind of a personality. I mean, the radio is an old medium, all right? I mean, why do you think that these fly-by-night hosts out here on Blog Talk Radio, they're featured host here for about 3 or 4 months, and then when they realize that they're not going to make any money off this crap, they just stop doing it altogether. Haven't you noticed that trend out here in Blog Talk Radio? Huh? And the reason is you have to have talent, baby. You have to have talent, and yours truly has talent, all right? That's why people keep coming back. That's why everybody who listens to my broadcast genuinely likes the broadcast, because it ain't like cable TV, all right, where you're forced to watch whatever the crap that cable television has to give you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the goddamn movie theater where you're forced to watch whatever stupid pussy whip movie that Hollywood has shitted out of their proverbial clogged up poopers, all right? I mean, the internet gives those that want to entertain, those that want to inform, the ability to do so, and it gives those content seekers the ability to go out there and seek the content that they genuinely appreciate. That's what's so beautiful about the internet, for Christ's sake. I love it. Now, I know there's a lot of people asking me, well, Ghost, why aren't you on Comedy Central? Why aren't you on, some of these network programs? Because these idiots know that I'll set the bar so high as it relates to their, whatever, comedic delivery, their news delivery. I'll set the bar so high that everybody else on their goddamn broadcasting roster will be so goddamn envious that it could cause some infighting within the damn networks. I mean, you know it and I know it, all right? You know it and I know it, and not to mention that I'm a little controversial. Not too many people like my racial humor, Not too many people like my brash personality. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not too many people like that, so that's another reason why these people don't want none of me. But you know what? I don't care, I got my own money. Do you think I'm trying to do this for the money? If I was doing this for the money, I'd be doing this every single day of my life, but I don't. All right? The only reason I do this is in hopes of providing mental synapses to those that are listening in and hope that it'll inspire them to become capitalists, no matter where they are throughout the world. All right? I don't do this crap for the money. Are you kidding me? I do none of this on this Blog Talk Radio crap for the money. Are you kidding me? They don't pay me diddly. And let me tell you, I guarantee you that I'm the highest paid host on Blog Talk Radio. I'll guarantee you that. But they still don't pay me enough for me to be like, dropping my daily activities, conducting business to go out here and do broadcasting 24 hours a day. Ain't no thing, baby, nothing. So anyway, I mean, I don't know. You know what? I don't even feel like doing this broadcast anymore. People out here disrespecting me in the chat room. I deserve more respect than this. I'm getting the hell out of here. You idiots will be lucky if I do a broadcast tomorrow. You know what, engineer? Get me the hell out of here. Screw these people. No shout-outs. No Twitter shout-outs. No more radio graffiti. I hope they all get their goddamn clogged up goddamn poopers up their ass. I hope they get their shoved up there. I hope they get their... I'm sick of them. I'm sick of these losers. They're losers. I'm sick of those losers. Get me out of here, engineer. Screw these people. These people will be lucky if I even come back again at all. Get me out of here.
You've been listening to True Capitalist Radio. The thoughts, views, ideas, comments, and opinions of the host of this show are absolutely his. Catch more live episodes Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30 Central. Or check out archive shows at blogtalkradio.com. True Capitalist Radio.
That's it.
That isn't just the sound of the 2016 Mercedes-Benz C-Class high-strength steel and aluminum frame being formed. It's the sound of conviction. Conviction that created a lighter, quicker, and more efficient C-Class, whose beautiful form commands attention, while its more powerful, fuel-efficient engine demands to be driven. This is what conviction sounds like. Now, discover what it feels like in a 2016 Mercedes-Benz C-Class.